Well, got us up a little too loud, but welcome everybody to Red Boiling Springs High School, home of the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs. Your Lady Wildcats here are about to face the Red Boiling Springs Lady Bulldogs. Joining us live today, we've got. They're about to. I'll introduce us all here in a second after we do the national anthem. If you'll just bear with us.
For the land of the free and the brave.
Want to welcome everybody back here. I think that was we had Mr. Klaus there singing, got him singing a little bit there towards the end. But we want to welcome you all, Monterey Sports Network here. We've got joining us live tonight, Mr. Vinny Facento.
Hey,
Mr.
Larry,
David,
thanks for having me tonight.
Hey, glad to have you. It was a little hectic up here on Saturday. It was something. But Mr. David Klaus, Larry Jones here, got the producer Rick McNeil, and Christy Jones over here running the boards for us.
Looks like our starting lineup's coming out.
Start.
Zoe,
Took
Lindsay,
me a little bit the other day. It was just go,
looks
go,
like
go.
Abby, and it looks like Sally Markham's getting her first start for the Lady Wildcats here tonight.
Now they've turned off the lights. Back to like the old Chicago Bulls, kind of back in the days here. Got the lights turned off for Red Boiling Springs. Calling out number 12 here, and that's going to be Fleming.
Over the years, we've always played neck and neck with Red Boiling. I think it'll be another good matchup here tonight.
Yes. We've got Massengill, number 11. Number 20 is going to be Powell. Number 34 is going to be West. And our last one for Red Boiling is going to be Marshall, number 10. Now, to introduce our starting lineups, I don't know if you guys heard Vinny here, but it's Sally Markham, Lindsay Wright, Adeline Klaus. I believe that is Abby Sasser. And number 4, we've got Zoe Gore. So we are about to jump ball here and put it into play. Got Klaus jumping against, I believe that is going to be West. Ball's about to go into play here. And your Lady Wildcats get the tip. Then we have a ball that was from, that was right to Gore, but it gets knocked out of bounds.
Looks like the Wildcats are getting in their full court press.
Got a little 1-2-2 full court press here. Got a little pressure. Number 12 for Red Boiling is going to be Fleming. Picks it up. They've advanced it past the timeline now to number 11, which is going to be Marshall. Marshall back to Fleming. Number 20 takes a shot. 3-point is good by Powell. And they have jumped into their, looks like
They're in a trap.
1-2-2 kind of diamond press here. And then we had a tie up here, which got a tied ball. So the possession goes back to Red Boiling Springs here. Bringing it in underneath is number 20, and that's going to be Powell. they hit that three and then jumped right into a press. So I'm wondering if that's what it's going to be tonight. But we've got the ball in from 11 to 12. So Massengale to Fleming, back to Massengale, back to Fleming. Fleming's calling, looked over to the bench, calling the play over to Powell. Powell dribbles back up from the wing, back up top, and then
nice little tip there by Zoe.
Yes.
Hustle.
Yes.
Just lost it out of bounds there, though.
very good by Zoe.
Can't hear me.
Gonna turn Vinny up a little bit. See, it was knocked out of bounds by Gore, and so Red Boiling, they're moving it around the 3-point line, and they have a turnover here, which is good because we kind of fell asleep on that backside there.
Good defense on the Wildcats'
Yes.
possession there.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's see if they can break this press now. They're set up a little bit better for it this time.
Let's see. That was just about a three-quarter court bounce pass from Markham to, I believe it was to Klaus.
Zoe picking up the ball.
Zoe
Picked
ends
up
up.
that offensive foul. That's the way to get her feet set.
Yes. We end up turning it over. They go coast to coast. Foul is called on. It ends up being a charge taken by
It's an offensive foul.
by Gore. Yes, an offensive foul by Gore. Telling you right now, it's such a fast-paced game. I'm trying to keep up with it.
Actually, Gore took the charge on that one, so the foul was on the Red Boiling driver. There's Lindsay Wright for a three.
There we go. Great shot. That was a bang, bang, bang play right there from Lindsay Wright. So that ties the ball game at 3-3. And then we have a stolen ball by Markham, which was deflected by Klaus down as soon as they got it. We've advanced it over now. Markham's bringing it to the front court. And then trying to, been called for steps there. But we had a Monterey Foods three-pointer by Lindsay Wright. So I had a turnover by Markham. So now we are back in our 1-2-2 press, full court press with Gore leading the top there.
Yeah, when we can get in that rhythm and score some shots and getting them taking the ball out, we can set this press up.
Yes, absolutely. So they're moving it around, and then number 12, that is Fleming, takes another three, hits another three, and then they've set back up into their press.
We broke right through that press, though, again.
Yes, right.
The offense set up here.
Yeah, Lindsay's controlling the offense right now. She kicks it over to Gore. Gore drives baseline, pulls up shot, and it's off. Rebounded by number 11, Massengale for Red Boiling, and they're advanced it into the front court.
You know, one thing, the Lady Wildcats have showed a lot more conditioning this year than they have
Yes,
last year.
I would absolutely agree with you there. We have a block shot there by Sasser, which Gore then pulls it down.
It's a real back and forth game. And
Yes. Yeah, Gore brings it down the right side. She ends up getting called for a travel. I'm not too sure about that, but hey, we got to, I guess, respect that call there. So another turnover early in the game. And they are quickly advancing it down the floor. Turns into a 2-on-1.
nice block there by Klaus.
Yes.
Way to be tough.
Turns into a 2-on-1 break there, and Adeline Klaus with a block, and it goes out of bounds. So
Adeline's having a great season this year. She's really maturing out in that post position this year as a senior.
So now, defensively, we are in looks like kind of a matchup zone.
I think you're right.
Swinging it around 12 to 20. Let's see, that
was good help defense there by Abby.
Yes, and then
Nice rebound.
Rebounded by Klaus there as they throw up a shot, and then it looks like over the back that wasn't called, but
looks like Lindsay's running the point tonight, put at the point guard position.
Right over to Klaus in the corner and looking for Sasser, but Sasser gets tripped up on the baseline. But so Klaus back out top to Markham. Markham's dribbling it to the left side and changes direction, waiting for a screen, and has the ball stolen away by number 12, and that is Fleming. Fleming hits a layup and with a hoop and a harm. So that is going to be a foul on Markham. Markham's first, team's first, and looks like we have coming in for the Lady Wildcats is going to be number 1, which is Hopkins, Katie Hopkins.
Katie's a freshman, and she's probably the hottest player on the court right now. She's coming off some strong performances in the past
Yes.
games.
Yeah, she's turned in some good numbers last few games.
So score is 9-3 with 4 minutes left. That is, and they've got a trap, and we've got a foul on. There were two that had Lindsay trapped over in the corner, and he's going to call that on number 10, which is Marshall.
One thing, David, that you know about this Wildcat team is they have a deep bench. As they come off, they don't lose a lot if they substitute.
Yes. Yes. Now, there we go. That should have been a push right there. We've got it. All right, foul in the backcourt on number 11 as she ran through the screen of Gore. Gore was trying to set a screen to free up Wright, bringing the ball down the floor.
You know, sometimes I'd like to see in basketball the continuation and let us have the layup on that play.
Absolutely. Sasser with a few moves. We get the ball in down low. Sasser with a few moves. And then Hopkins.
Good rebound. They lost it, though. It's Wildcat ball.
Yes, so Sasser takes a shot. Hopkins gets the rebound. It kind of gets a little battered around a little bit, and it ends up going out of bounds off of a Red Boiling Springs player. So, Lady Wildcat ball. You got Wright, brings it into Hopkins, up to Gore. Gore's bringing it around the right side and pulls up and takes a 2-point, about a 15-footer, and it is good. Had a little inside. We missed Sasser on the inside there, but that's all right. We'll get it going.
Take the jump shot.
Yes, that was a good look. So we got Red Boiling Springs advancing it, and we have a kind of a trap right there at half court. You had three that trap it, and we take the steal. It goes from
Nice rebound.
Hopkins to Wright. Wright takes the three from outside and then misses it, but Sasser is there to collect the offensive board and scores two. Score is 9-7 with 2:55 left in your first period. 9-7, and that is in Red Boiling Springs' favor.
You know, Adeline, Klaus, and Sasser really have the size advantage against these girls. They should really dominate on the boards and down low tonight.
Absolutely, and we've got a whistle underneath, and I believe that's going to be
It's going to be on Adeline.
Adeline there, so it should be her first. Her first, team second. 2:45 left. 9-7 is the score. And then we have a bounce pass inside to number 12, which is going to be Fleming, and she scores two. Now, advancing the ball quickly down the floor. Ball goes to Hopkins. Hopkins to Sasser. She kicks it out to Adeline. She steps back and knocks down probably about a 15-foot shot on the baseline. Your score now, 11-9.
Tell you, the key's going to be breaking the press tonight. Whichever team breaks down first is going to let it fall behind.
Yes, yes. We've got, like you said, Vinny, we've got the sides down low, that's for sure.
We sure do.
Now 12, they've advanced the ball down the floor. Number 12, which is Fleming, has knocked down a three-pointer.
Tell you, Fleming, she's got 8 points early. They're going to have to get out and guard her.
And coming up, we have our first timeout of the ball game. So we're going to take a break just for a minute.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
We are back here. We were talking off air just for a little bit there, but it is a back and forth ball game right now. We want to mention our A1 Auto Repair is our first quarter sponsor. With 2:02 left in this first quarter, the score 14-9, and that's Red Boiling Springs with the lead right now. It's just been a back and forth game as we were talking, going right there during the timeout. Looks like we've got, let's see, 15 Phillips is waiting to check in here. Ball's back in play now. Red Boiling moving it around. Kicks it to the corner. Back up top. And three-pointer by number 20, which is Powell.
That's That's her second one tonight.
So after the 3-point made basket by Powell, we end up,
Quick steal there, and they fouled her.
they turn, which I don't know if they've got out of their press yet, but they are still in their press. We turn it over, and then number 12, who has been filling it up, Fleming, from outside, she gets the steal and goes to the goal, gets fouled, so she is now shooting
She's got
2.
a good-looking jump shot. We need to keep her off the line and off the three-point line tonight.
Yes, she's hit, I think, just about everything she's put up.
She's not missing.
So she hits 2. That quickly puts the score at 19-9. Lydia Phillips checks in. Now we've got the advantage, like you mentioned. It's Vinny. If we could get past that break,
she knocked it down.
that was great. Beautiful shot. It was quickly advanced up to Hopkins, and she knocks down a 3-point, Monterey Foods 3-pointer.
They might have got away with one there.
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Get that rebound. There we go.
There we go. Phillips who gets the
Starting fast
rebound.
break. We've got the numbers.
There we
Nice
go.
dish.
Phillips,
There it is.
Phillips to Hopkins there. A 8th grader there to a 9th grader.
I tell you, that Hopkins can be a spark plug for
Yes.
this team coming off the bench.
Absolutely. That quickly changes the score to 19-14. Under a minute we go in the first quarter. Red Bull is moving it around. Defensively, we're still in our matchup zone. It's back to the top of the key, bringing it to the right side here. Number 20 for Red Bull and takes it in, pulls up for about a 10-footer, misses.
With the rebound,
Klaus.
pushing it out.
There we go,
There's
Klaus.
41 seconds left in the quarter. They can get a chance to set up here and maybe get the last possession.
Yes. Offensive foul. So we got, I think, a moving screen is going to be on Sasser.
So, all right, this is an important defensive possession here with 33 seconds left. Trying to keep this close, maybe get a quick steal.
Absolutely. Yeah, and you know, Sasser's, I don't know if she's played this whole first quarter. She's, you know, I know Saturday was limited. Red Bull has advanced it over the timeline now with 22 seconds left in this first quarter. Looks like they are trying to hold it for the last shot. 12-11. They're doing a little weave action.
Some good pressure by Phillips up there on the point.
Absolutely. And then number 12, I believe that is Fleming's go. That's her first shot. I think she has missed. It is a layup.
Girls need to get some bodies on there and come away with those rebounds. That was a nice strip there by Lindsay.
Yes, very good defensive play right there.
At the end.
Absolutely.
Keep it at 5.
So coming to an end at the end of your first quarter is 19-14. We're going to take a quick break.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction
We're going to
Incorporated
come
today.
on back here. We are back here at Red Bull and Springs.
Nice to see the cheerleaders out tonight.
Yes,
Riling
yes.
the crowd up. They've got a nice number of cheerleaders there, too.
We are at second quarter here. Our second quarter sponsor is going to be your Holcomb Realty. We have we missed our pregame here, trying to get going here. It's got a late start going, but we want to mention our first volunteer bank, the broadcast booth sponsor. Monterey Drugs is our pregame. Our timeout sponsors are going to be Patriot Trucking Institute. So back to the second quarter here. We have on the floor, we've got Wright, Phillips, Hopkins, Sasser, and Klaus.
Same way they ended the first quarter, it looks like. They're bringing the same lineup back. This is the group that cut that lead to 5. There's Lindsay for a long three-pointer. A little bit off. It's going to go back to Red Boiling Springs on the baseline.
So we are still in our 1-2. Looks like we're going to change that to a 1. Well, kind of a man. I guess we've gone man defensively.
Keeping the pressure. There's good hands there by Lindsay. Went back to Red Boiling, back to the point. This number 12 needs to get guarded. She's the one that's been knocking down the threes.
Yes.
She's got 10 points already tonight in the first quarter.
It's going to be a little harder for her to do that with Lydia on her, though.
That's it. Lydia's on her. They need to maybe match her up on there, have her chase her everywhere.
I think that's what we got Lydia on 12 and Katie on number 20, which is their two big shooters. So
got the elevator play.
She got by her. There's the help by Adeline. Nice defense there and the rebound.
Very good rebound. Good save by Phillips to Hopkins up the floor quickly. Left-handed
nice
scoop
left-handed
shot.
layup. That's a good way to use your left hand.
Absolutely, and we've got a quick timeout here by Red Bull and Springs. Let's see, are we going to a full or a 30? Timeout on the floor right now. Your score is 19-16, but we're going to stay right here. Keep going. It is 6:58 left in your second quarter. That was a good little defensive on the defensive end. You had Phillips. Our little girl goes, or their little point guard goes to
good
the
help
goal.
defense by Adeline and pulled the rebound and started the fast break.
Yes.
And that's what happens when they can drag those rebounds down and start this break. This Wildcat team can run.
Yes. Yeah.
hey, little quick note there. That first quarter, we shot 85% from the floor.
That's phenomenal.
You know, we didn't shoot a lot, but our percentages there, we missed one shot.
Well, we were talking about Hopkins being a little bit of a spark plug. She's got 7 points off the bench already for the Wildcats.
So let's see, ball's back in play here. Red Bull, and they come down.
And they've got Wright chasing number 12 again. Now they're in a little matchup zone here again, too. It looks like Lydia's on the point. She got her hands in there and got the steal.
There we go. Lydia to the other end. Kicks it out to Wright. Wright for three. Bang,
that looks like how it's supposed to work right there, boys.
There we go. Downtown right there. There we go.
And they're keeping the pressure on. They're not going to come out of this press. But they've got it all tied up now.
Tie ball game. We got a hand check. A hand check on Phillips there, who is just hounding. And I guarantee you she's going to wear Fleming's out. I believe it is Fleming, number 12.
You had 3 minutes of game time passed, and we were down 10, and the score's all tied now.
Yeah.
Lydia got beat on the dribble there. Layup. She missed it. Klaus with the rebound again. Oh, they're going to call a jump ball there. I don't know about that call. Refs have been a little bit non-existent tonight, but I'm not sure I agree with that call.
Let's see. Jordan Walker I think it's her first action of the night. She has just checked in for Wright. And number 20 there, Powell. Three-pointer from the wing.
That's 9 points for her. Her and 12 are carrying the team.
Let's see. Is Bilbrey up to? Oh, I'm sorry, Phillips.
Oh, we got. Looks like they called a Jordan on a moving screen there.
We all they blew the whistle and signaled, and we were all like, "What happened?"
Not sure what happened there. I might have to go back and watch the replay on that one.
So ends up being a foul on Jordan Walker. There we missed that one.
So Lydia's putting pressure on this number 12, and I'll tell you, since Lydia's come in the game and marked this girl, she's kind of slowed her down a little bit. But we need to get number 20 slowed down.
Got another hand check on Lydia there. That should be Phillips. That should be her second.
Well, she got beat on the dribble there, but that's not a bad foul. It took the layup away and make her earn them from the stripe.
Absolutely. So number 12, Fleming, is at the line shooting a 1-and-1, I believe.
I might have been a shooting foul. I'm not sure.
Got a miss.
It was
shot
1-and-1.
there.
1-and-1.
Yeah, she misses that one. Adeline Klaus.
That turns out to be a pretty good foul there to get the possession back.
Yeah, so we go Klaus for three. They've advanced it down the floor, and Klaus for three.
Looking at Sasser in there battling for that rebound. Now where's that jump ball that we're looking for from earlier? There it is.
Yeah, Flemings misses her, maybe her first, maybe second free throw.
That possession arrow is going to stay with us this time.
Yes. So we quickly advance it down the floor. Klaus takes the three from outside.
Zoe Gore just came in for Lydia. Lydia needed a little break. She was playing some tough defense there. Jordy got a hand on that rebound.
Let's see.
Foul's going to be on Hopkins, I think.
Foul on Hopkins. Her first. That's her second. Well, they've got two up on the board, but they just announced one. So we've got Fleming. She was fouled at half court, advancing it down the floor. But she was fouled, so she is shooting another 1-1. 18 fouls to 3.
Beyonce Johnson's checking in here for Klaus with the 2 fouls.
Oh, she's in for Hopkins.
Or Hopkins, that's right. Sorry.
Fleming misses another one, but we've got a box out. Their number 10 chases it down. Marshall to Fleming's. And we've got still in our, looks like a little matchup zone here. They're moving it around to the left side, back up top. Got a dribble. Fleming brings it to the right side and then circles back out. Gore is over in the corner, kicks it over to Powell. Powell takes the 3. Adeline misses. Klaus with the rebound.
I think the pace is getting to Red Boiling Springs a little bit. They're missing some shots now.
Yes. Yeah, Gore brings it up over to right, back to over to Sasser. Sasser back to Gore, back to Sasser at the top. Looking for Adeline to Gore. Now we've got 2 girls posted up, 3 girls posted up on one side.
They're moving the ball well there. That was a good look. Let's get back on defense now.
There we go.
Good job, Jordan.
Walker
nice
with
steal.
the steal.
Beyonce's bringing the ball up.
There we go.
That thing, she got fouled.
So we get a steal by Walker. Walker ends up getting it over to Beyonce. Beyonce goes down the floor, gets fouled, shooting 2. We are at 22-19 with 4:08 left in your second quarter. Beyonce Johnson shooting 2.
You know, I said it before, but as Wildcats substitute, there's no letdown. They just keep coming at them. They've got a deep bench, and I think they can wear the Red Boiling Springs Bulldogs down. Don't you think, David? The condition is looking good out there.
Yeah, Red Bulling's really only got one strong substitute, so they're really just being able to sub one girl at a time. And in years past, we've been in that same situation, but
well, and it wears you down, quarter by quarter.
Oh, she has been fouled like 14 times, but they finally called it.
There we go. So Beyonce misses both free throws. Offensive board ends up going to Klaus. Klaus takes a shot, and then it ends up going in. Sasser has chance at – she ends up getting fouled after her second attempt at shooting a layup. So Sasser's shooting 2. Misses the first one. Fleming just sat down, and she literally is right back in the game. So she's like there's that lack of depth that you were talking about a minute, Vinny.
Yep.
David, that's what we were talking about. They don't have. And misses both of them. So we've got to start hitting our free throws. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's been a nemesis for us this season, and missing free throws.
Yes, I think, and it's both boys and girls.
That's right.
All right, so Red Boiling, they've advanced the ball, got it on the right-hand side, kicks it over to Powell. That's Fleming to Powell, and that's her maybe third three-pointer that she's hit.
Well, she's got 12 points tonight.
So, well, there we go. That makes 4.
Between number 12 and number 20, they've got almost all their points.
And we have been called there's been a timeout called, so we are going to take a quick timeout.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
And welcome back to Red Boiling Springs High School, where your Lady Wildcats currently are trailing 19-25 with 3:30 left in this first half.
Well, it was 19-19 here just a minute ago. They went on a little run. Let's see if the Wildcats can settle it down here. Get a basket.
And I'll just be honest with you. It looks like I think if we continue to run, and like you mentioned earlier, that's a great cut,
that's a good
great
give
look.
And go. They missed the layup.
Real quick, we just had Klaus went to Gore.
That looks like a charge right there. Yeah, that's the way to get Walker getting her feet set there, taking that charge.
So we had a backdoor cut by Gore that Adeline Klaus hit her. She missed a layup. They end up, Fleming gets it, goes down to the other end for Red Boiling Springs and has a charge. Jordan Walker takes a charge. So I believe that's her second, Fleming's second, and she's one of their shooters. So at least we've got one of their girls out right now. But that was, I think if we continue to run them, it'll lead to our advantage. So
we just need to keep it close and score.
That's Klaus. Klaus takes a three-pointer from outside. She ends up missing it.
She fumbled the ball away there. Could be a travel. Should be a travel.
They advance it
They're
up.
calling a jump ball with the ball's going to stay with Red Boiling Springs.
West for Red Boiling Springs is she slides probably about 10 feet.
Last time I knew, when you were on your knees sliding, that's travel. But
Hey, we did have Allie Benjamin check in for the Wildcats, man. Go give Sasha a little rest. She's coming off that
That's
injury.
A steal by Lindsay Wright. She's going to set the offense up, which is a good call, I think. They didn't have the numbers.
And we've just got we're kind of running on top of one another. That goes right in.
That's a nice floater, Lindsay.
Right in the Klaus. Klaus back out to right, and then right with the floater there.
Yeah, we need to get in a little groove here and find a score and get a stop.
Yes, absolutely. So your score is 25-21.
There's the steal by Zoe.
That's what she's good at right there.
Right there. Nice little left-handed layup.
Gore with the steal and the layup. 2:14 left in your second quarter.
Our offense really hinges on our defense. You know, we've got to get the stops to get out in transition.
Yes, Red Boiling now, number 20, Powell. She's over and gets fouled by
Johnson.
Did she end up?
She might. She looks like she might be hurt there. They're going to take a look at her.
We've got Johnson's on the floor right now. They're going to trying to figure out, see what's going on. Maybe an ankle. I believe it may be an ankle. But we had what ended up happening was we had a foul on.
Yeah, it looks like it's her left leg's bothering her there. They're getting her off to the bench. She's putting a little weight on it, though. That's good.
So we had a foul. She got called for a push and then ended up on the floor there. Beyonce did. And so now she is being helped to the bench and going to get looked at. And we are shooting or not we, but Red Boiling Springs, excuse me, they are shooting a 1-1.
1-1.
Lindsay did get hurt on Saturday. It goes to see her back out there. You know, Vinny, do you know what, was it ankle knee?
It was an ankle. She had a little tweak on her ankle, but I think she got a little treatment and came back feeling okay.
Well, good.
It's good to see her back.
Very good to see her back out there. Doesn't even, no limp, no anything. And misses on the
Allie Benjamin with the rebound. Good to see her on the board. She's a scrappy player. She can be a real impact player in there on the boards when she comes in.
Absolutely. Yeah, she's got the length that, that definitely hurts.
And she plays strong. There's Hopkins back in, missing that short jumper, but there's Benjamin in there like we talked about, scrapping for that rebound.
Ends up.
Hopkins has got to watch it. That's her third foul.
Hopkins takes a jumper. It comes up short. Benjamin's there trying to get in and get after it.
That's one thing that these young players, it takes them a little while to learn not to be able to reach in. Those little reach fouls like that in transition can really hurt them. And she'll learn from that, though. She's going to be a good ball player for the Wildcats.
Yes. Once these younger ones, a year or two, or even maybe later on this year, they'll, once we get it all going, and it'll be good. But Fleming steps up, hits both free throws there, makes her score 27-23 with 1:30 left in this first half.
So it looks like Gore's running the point now. Lindsay was running the point earlier. They're rotating point guards.
That was Gore over to Hopkins.
They're going to leave Hopkins in with 3 fouls, but I guess she's only got 2. Okay, well, I've got it marked down wrong. That's good.
And Red Boiling takes a shot, number 20, which is Powell. She takes a 3, and then it ends up, she misses it, comes off long.
Oh, that's a nice shot there by Lindsay.
Right goes coast to coast, and then a little scoop shot, scores a layup. Now we are still in kind of a matchup zone here, or matchup press. Oh, and we get called for a foul, and I believe that is on Hopkins. That's her. Should be her.
Well, that will be her third now, I guess.
Called it on Gore.
Well, they called it on Gore, number 4. That's her first, I think.
Yeah, that's just. So we've got a little discrepancy on fouls.
That's one. Well, I know there's only one foul on Gore. I had Hopkins down for 3 fouls as well, but at one point in time they had it different on the board than what we had. So,
well, we'll take. Hopefully that's 2, and then Gore with 1. But your score is 29-25. We have a turnover on right in front of Red Bowling Springs bench.
Gives us a chance to set the press up, though. It's deep in the backcourt.
Yes. So
a 4-point game, there's about 38 seconds left. We just need to stay tough here, not give them any easy shots, and really, really need to guard these 3-point shooters.
Yes, and then they've advanced it down. Kind of hit a tough little floater right over Adeline. Makes it 31-25.
All right, they need to set up the offense here and just get one good shot. Keep it close. Give and go. She got a foul on her. That was a fortunate call there.
Yeah, because she was
a little out of control there on that drive.
Benjamin was definitely not expecting that call, but her length, he actually helped her get that ball there. Yeah. So and then went back to Hopkins.
She's got 7 points tonight. She's had a good start. That's a good-looking free throw right there, too.
Hits the first one. The ref's going to talk to him about pushing on the box out. She can't step over that. So we had that a lot, it seemed, on Saturday also.
Yeah.
Hopkins for her second one. Short on the second one.
On that.
We just
they've been able to keep the pressure on here. So they got to guard these shooters here.
Fleming up to Powell. And then it comes out to Green, back to Fleming. Fleming kind of dribbles in, circles around. Then Powell.
Yep. That's not surprising that she hit that the way her night's gone. That's 15 points for number 20 in the
half. Hitting a 3 at the half. We are at 34-26. We're going to take us a little break.
Please stay tuned for the Thornton Agency Halftime Show, where we'll recap the first half action as well as go over stats of the first half after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family, and we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Red Boiling Springs High School. We have Vinny's got us a few point totals here. We're going to talk about that real quick. The girls are slowly but surely coming back out.
Well, we'll start on the Red Boiling Street side because there's only about two players to talk about there. Their number 20's got 15 points already in the half, and they've got 10 from number 12. So they've got 27 of their 34 coming out of those two girls from the perimeter. So I hope our Lady Wildcats come out and guard them a little bit tighter.
Yes, yeah.
On our side, Lindsay Wright's got 10 points. Hopkins off the bench has got 8. Gore's got 4. Sasser's got 2. Klaus has got 2. So they've been spreading it out a little bit.
So we're spreading it out. Whereas point total wise, we've got to hit our layups. We got to hit free throws. And then as far as with on Red Boiling Springs side, what'd you say? 2 of their kids had
15 points from number 20. And number 20 is
Powell.
And Fleming, number 12, has got 10 points.
So, there's more, out of 2 players there that's got more than half of their points. So if we can I think that 3-pointer they hit right going into the half, it was kind of it kind of, look what I found, and then, our defense kind of sagged down, and then.
Well, they were a team of runs. They got out to a 10-point lead. We were able to get it right back. They went out to a 8-point run. We were able to get it right back. We just haven't been able to jump out in front of them.
Yes.
So I really kind of feel like maybe our conditioning is going to wear them down a little bit and get in that third, fourth quarter where their legs get a little bit tired.
I totally agree with you. David, what do you think?
Yeah, I think we got a shot at this. Our girls doing good. We've had some little slacks on defense there, but other than that, I think we're doing good. I mean, we're not in real bad foul trouble, so – and these girls are all in good shape. That's one thing I'll say about Coach Putman.
Yes.
That's one thing that he is good at is conditioning.
He
has
put a real emphasis on
run
that
the
over the
hound out of
summer.
these girls.
He sure has. And it's showing up on the court.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
definitely showing up.
Well, if you remember last year, we had a lot of games where up until about halfway through the third, we were hanging with some pretty good teams, and then we'd lose steam.
Yes.
And we just get clobbered in the fourth quarter.
Yes.
Now, hopefully we're going to hit him like Derrick Henry when he was healthy, right?
Yeah.
Come out,
There you go. That's a great
you don't do
analogy
much
right
in the
there.
First half, but by the third and fourth quarter, you're running the teams down.
Right.
So let's just see how that plays out this half.
And then like we mentioned about Red Boiling, or Vinny, like you mentioned about our depth compared to Red Boiling, they don't have many that are coming off. If we can key in on them, watch them as far as talk defensively,
That's right.
then,
Well, and you see there, we mentioned it during the earlier broadcast, David. There's not a lot of drop down when we substitute out.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of girls, on the team maybe are a little frustrated with their playing time, but they're all so good. They're all right there neck and neck, and it's just a matter of who's got the hot hand for the night.
yes.
Right.
And what's going. And that's just a real advantage as the season wears on to be able to just pull anybody off the bench and have them step up.
Yeah, that helps us too. That's one thing, you were talking about earlier during the first half about how some of these young girls, they're progressively getting better. And so, I'm looking at, we come back from Christmas, that these young girls, after we play Thanksgiving tournament, Christmas tournament, and the good thing about our schedule is we're mostly non-district the first half of the season.
Yep. That's
Pre-Christmas, we're playing a lot of non-district games. So when it really matters, these girls are going to be
there.
they're gaining conditioning, they're gaining skill, they're gaining play time. And so,
Yes.
I'm thinking it's going to set up good for us for the district play.
And during the summer, you can get your legs and you can get your wind, and we've seen that. But it still takes game time for things to start slowing down and to see
Right.
the floor.
Yes.
And there's a lot of thinking going on. You can see it on defense. You can see it on offense. And,
Right.
and when that starts settling in, it's going to be a good season for the Wildcats.
I think so. I think this is a team like we've not seen in a while. Hey, I got a few quick stats for you. First half, 2-pointers, we shot 66%. Threes, we shot 60%. Of course, our free throws what killed us. We only hit 1 out of 5. We shot 20% from the line. Coming in towards the end of this game, we really need them to step up on that,
Right.
that free throw game, because that's what hurts us.
Right. Yeah, we are I think back to what we were talking about no matter how much playing time you get, hopefully our girls and boys, when it's time for the boys, if it's 10 seconds, I'm sure y'all have talked to your girls about
Dude,
that.
you
I've
gotta
talked to
make
my
your
boys,
impact. You gotta make
whatever.
the best out of your time.
If you're the one that's the last one on the bench, you get them up on the bench. If you're out there the whole game, every time you step on this floor or whatever floor,
Well,
you play.
And when you are a starter or you are a player, when you've got a player on the bench that's eyeing for your position and coming and it takes you up to another level.
Yes.
It's good.
But
It's good to see.
But you've got to be part of that team no matter where you're at.
And I think our girls
I mean,
are like that. I mean, you see
yeah.
them cheering each other on. I think they're really developing a good team spirit, and it's gonna come into play. So we're coming out here. It looks like Hopkins and Wright are going to start the second half. It's a little different starting lineup than we had in the
Yes.
start. So.
Yeah, so we'll start the floor. We've got Hopkins, Wright, Sasser, which misses a shot, but Adeline gets it, keeps it high, scores. So that
I'd like
puts
to
it at
see those big girls make a little bit more of an impact offensively in this quarter.
yes. And then we've got
a little accidental foul by Lindsay
Yeah.
there.
but we've got Wright, Sasser, Klaus, Phillips, and Hopkins out on the floor to start our second half. I'd like to mention our third quarter sponsor, Absolute Fitness. I think we know somebody that's helping us out right here, right now, that's taking care of us for our third quarter, and we appreciate that.
We appreciate that. I guess I'm
Oh,
on my way on the air, but look at that block by Klaus.
Had a good trap and a steal by Phillips, going in for a layup and good to go. So we score, and then we're back in the press. Phillips is pressing her to one side, and then we got to be careful not to. And they end up scoring, but we have to be careful not to foul. I'm scared what'll happen there, but here we go. We've got the ball. Phillips setting the offense up, gets the screen from Sasser, pulls up, Sasser ends up with the offensive board off a missed shot.
Oh, that looked like a foul there.
Yeah.
Oh, Wright stripped it.
So Sasser gets fouled, no call. They get the ball.
I said Wright. It was Phillips that stripped it.
Yeah, Phillips, yeah.
Hey, they're good, though. I mean, when it's moving so quick, it's kind of hard.
It's hard.
But Phillips in Klaus. We inbound it. Hopkins
Like the three, they're going to call her for a travel. I don't know about that. Let's put that down to go back and look at later.
Yeah,
again, too.
yeah, mark that one on the tape.
Yeah.
See if we can we throw a challenge flag and
That's
go?
right. Where's our challenge flag?
But we got Phillips pressuring. Let's see. That one is Massengill, but they've advanced it over. So we've got still a little matchup zone going on here. Good defense there by Hopkins.
Yeah, Hopkins is sticking in number 20, and there's another steal.
I don't know how that's not a foul.
She didn't quite get it. And they're getting it back again. These
finally got one there.
There was a lot going on right there, guys.
The refs, I guess, are going to let them play this half. They're going to let them play. But we did come away with the ball. That was good hustle on defense there.
Yes.
That's a good stop.
Yeah,
it's
Phillips,
back to a 6-point game.
Has a pass into Klaus. He turns around, takes a free throw jumper, misses it. It rims out. So Red Bowling with the rebound. And they're pushing it down the floor. So hopefully we won't get lost in transition. Got a hand check. He calls a hand check on Klaus there. And David, like you mentioned earlier about us shooting that 1 for 5.
Yeah.
I'm afraid it'll come down to free throws here. So.
Yeah.
But Red Bull and inbounds, and then number 20, that's Powell.
Good rebound by Hopkins.
Powell misses a three-pointer, and then Hopkins gets a rebound. She brings it down the floor and then ends up having a turnover here. Then Powell goes coast to coast there. Ends up getting fouled by Sasser. And
she went into that wall a little bit hard there, but that was unintentional. That wasn't a
yeah. She just bumped into Sasser. Sasser.
And with the she gets up, headed to the free throw line. She's got 2 to shoot. I'm sure that she'll get to shoot her 2, and then they will get her subbed out. That is Sasser's second. Massengill at the line shooting 2. Your score is 36-30. 5:40 left in this third quarter. First one up. Rims out.
I'm not sure how this is actually a shooting foul because she was driving down when she ran into Abby. I don't think she was going up to shoot.
It sure didn't look like it.
She hits that second one. They do give her call it a shooting foul. I'm not quite sure, but she hits the second one. Excuse me, 37-30.
We've been struggling in the half-court set here a little bit. We need to kind of set a play up and try to get it inside and get a good look.
Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but they have dropped them back. You know, they press great.
There it is. That's what I was talking about. That's nice defense or nice offense right there. Good drive by Lindsay and a nice dish.
Very good. But they ended up.
There's a chance. Ooh, that was a chance for a steal there.
They've dropped back on their defensive end to pick us up at half court instead of pressing the whole time.
Yeah,
so
that's good pickup. Another nice block by Klaus, and she got the outlet pass that time. We don't have the numbers. That's a good decision by Phillips to pull it back out.
Great decision.
Yeah, that tipped it.
Oh, good.
They're going to give it to us.
That's our makeup for at some point in time during.
We'll take that one. We're not going to go back and look at that one later.
No.
Good
inside play right there.
Great high-low play right there.
You know, we talked about that earlier, getting those girls involved on the inside in the half-court set. What we need to get some points.
Yes. Yeah,
they're just too big in there to not be able to get those easy shots.
Right.
Yeah, we're mismatching this game. We need to take advantage of it.
Yeah.
And I say we got to keep our pressure up because they're going to wear out. And then they had one of their girls. Hopefully she'll come back. I don't, never wish anybody to be hurt, but that does take one out of their rotation. We got a steal by Phillips.
And she lost it. Well, no, it was tipped.
Yeah, she knocked it out of her hand.
Okay.
Yeah, I think number 11, when she went out, when she hit the floor a minute ago, scuffed her knee up. They're having to get a Band-Aid on it because the ref seen a little blood on her knee. So
we got an offensive foul. Got a push on Sasser.
I mean, I don't think
On
that's
Sasser.
a push. I mean, they're just bouncing off of her in there. It's not her fault.
That's been on both ends of the floor there. Like David mentioned earlier, I don't think she was shooting. And
they're just bumping into her, and she's got a size advantage on her.
Yes.
There's that number 12. They need to stick to her. They've kind of quieted her down this quarter. She's got a good handle on the ball, though. She's got a good ball handling skills.
Yeah, and she's been I'm not saying that she's not getting fouled, but she is definitely trying to get her calls.
That's some good defense in this half-court defense here.
Oh, bailed her out there.
I mean, that was a pretty good hands-up play there.
That should be her. If that's on Abby, that's going to. Okay, they gave that to Hopkins. So that's
not
her
good.
third.
That's 4 on. I think we decided that's 3.
They did get that
They did,
one.
though. The official came back. Good.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
They gave that one to Gore that we were like,
Right. Coaches are taking Hopkins out, though, to preserve that third foul, and it looks like Gore's coming back in for her.
But yeah, back to this high-low on this end. We definitely have that size
She
advantage.
hit both of those free throws. I think she did, didn't she?
Yeah, she hit them both.
Okay.
39-34.
That's 12 points for number 12 tonight. So we're back to this high-low game. We need to get the ball into the post here.
Absolutely,
We've
especially
been dominating inside.
That should be a foul.
I'd like to see that in reverse there, and maybe have Sasser in there with the ball posted up as opposed to Gore, but that's okay. She got fouled, and she's a good free throw shooter.
You're saying it, we're all nodding our heads because we were all thinking the same thing.
Zoe's a good free throw shooter, though. I think she'll knock these down.
That's 3 on Fleming, so that's a good thing.
Wow.
Off the back of the
A little
rim.
bit long there. Maybe I jinxed her. She's going to miss this one. We'll try it that
There
way.
we go. But yeah, like you mentioned, Vinny, if that role was reversed as far as having Sasser down there posting up, I think we're.
Yeah, we kind of reversed our inside-out game there, but hey, we'll take that third foul on number 12. That could be a key play there. Let her sit down for a little while.
Yeah, and so Fleming's number 12 for Red Bull, and he gets the rebound. It goes out of bounds, and she looks like.
That's good. That's a good defensive play by Phillips. She's the one that forced her.
There it is. They're getting in there now.
Just a bad angle as far as she was fading towards the cheerleaders there. That's got to be a charge.
Phillips trying to get in there to get a charge.
No,
that was close. I don't know that she quite got her feet set, but it sure was close.
Shooting 2. That's a good take by
Phillips.
Phillips there. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
They're showing 3 on Phillips now, too. And they've been using her as a little defensive stopper tonight, try to put her in there and, man up on some of these girls.
She's so quick, and
I'll tell you, David, I'd like to see them take the ball right at number 12 and try to keep the fouls on her. That was a bad pass there.
That long passes like that are dangerous.
Good. That's good defense. Oh, that's all ball.
Really?
Clean. That's going to be 4 on her.
That's the smallest one on the floor with a blocked shot.
It looked clean from here.
That's her 4th. So we've got to know, coaches, there we go.
Looks like Markham's going to come in for her.
She was number 3. Foul number 3 was questionable, but definitely 4 was.
That one was definitely.
Let's see. We are going to take a quick timeout. Looks like the score is 42-34 with 3:04 left. We'll take us a quick timeout.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share program.
Welcome back to Red Boiling Springs High School. 3:04 left. That was a Patriot Trucking Institute timeout.
It's a critical spot here for the Wildcats. It was an 8-point lead at the half, and they had cut into it, and it's back to 8 now, so this is an important possession.
Yeah, so now they're back. They're back to pressing here, and then got a trap here by
There's a
Gore, but
reach
she
in by
split it.
12, but they didn't call that one.
It's a long three for Wright. Missed it. It looks like Markham's going to run the rebound down, though.
Oh.
Markham gets a rebound and then gets called for steps, but I don't know if she did or
I
not.
don't know. That was close. That's the second travel they've called on her tonight that was questionable.
So, let's see. Got a turnover by the Lady Wildcats here. Red Boilin's pushing it up the floor, trying to stop and get a foul called on Gore. Good, no call, no foul. So we are stretching, trying to get them to turn it over a little bit. You got Wright pressuring her to the right, and then number 20 brings it back up to the left. 11 dribbles in here.
Missed it. That's a good rebound there by Klaus.
Missed 8-footer there. Klaus with the rebound. Gore is bringing it into the front court, pushing it down the right side, and then she stops and pulls up, misses.
She missed it, but that was a good look.
Yes. And then quickly, that's a walk by 12
like
there.
a carry,
but
carry to me.
Yeah. They quickly get it down the floor, score a layup, so they stretched it out to a 10-point game.
It's the second 10-point game they had, but there's a nice answer by Lindsay Wright.
There's
Nice
a
three-pointer.
bang, Monterey Foods three-pointer by Lindsay Wright there. It's going to.
Okay, this is where you got to step the defense up. That's where we've been keying off of all night.
Yeah,
They're backing out of the pressure a little bit here, though. But
yeah, and, when Phillips went out with that fourth, that definitely hurt because they were.
Well, there's good hands by that.
So we've got a foul that was a reach in. The foul count now is 8-2. So we are shooting a 1-1.
Jordan Walker's coming in for Zoe.
Walker in for Gore. That's her fourth. So we've got 2 of our guards that are in foul trouble with 4 each.
Now that kind of goes to the flow of the game. They've really been pushing those girls out there on the point, trying to put some pressure on those players, and they've done a good job on them in the second half. But
yes. Yeah, so mark them over to Wright. Right into Sasser. Sasser backs it out. Back over to Wright for the corner three. She bangs up the back rim. And then
she
chases
followed
down
her
her
shot. Nice rebound there.
We've got numbers.
The
We've got numbers, but Wright chases it down.
Nice drive by Walker. And just missed the layup, but Klaus is cleaning up the board.
We got the hoop and a harm.
That's it.
So we have a missed three by Wright. Long rebound. Then she ends up kicking it to
Walker. Drove in.
Yeah. So it's just a lot of movement.
Missed the layup, but Klaus was right there to clean it up.
So we got
it's a good team basketball right there. Everybody's hustling. When you hustle like that, good things happen.
That's one thing that's different with this team than we've had in the past. If we have a team on the court.
That's right.
You said it right there.
It's complimentary basketball right there.
And your teammates are going to do more for you.
There's another rebound right there off the missed free throw. Walker's driving in again. Nice kick.
Get in there.
Ooh. And Walker followed it again. That's a good 2 rebounds for Jordan on that. That's her third rebound on that series.
That's how we set it down.
That's the kind of hustling you're looking for right there.
They're trying to double down, looks like on Adeline down low. Markham in.
Nice drive by Markham. She's got another travel.
We got to walk. Another turnover.
All right, 44. We need to keep the defensive pressure up here. That was a good offensive series, though. There was good hustle. That's
44-39.
Needs to be kept up.
Yes. Great effort right there by Jordan Walker on that.
Close to a 10-second violation there.
There we go.
Good hands by Lindsay Wright right there.
Called her sleeping and come up from behind and took it right out of her hands.
So we got 20 seconds left in this third quarter.
Okay, Markham's got the ball on the point, kicked it over to Wright, across to Walker.
13 seconds left. 10.
Oh, it's okay. Sally ran that down.
That's a good take there
That's
by
a good
Walker.
play by Walker, taking it in and hitting it at the buzzer.
There we go.
Nice play there. That's a good 2 points. That was a good series by Walker. She had 3 offensive rebounds there.
We're going to
Kept that
take
a play.
a short break, 44-41, going into the fourth.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Welcome back to Red Boiling Springs High School. Start of the fourth quarter. In our fourth quarter, I missed our third quarter sponsor. No, I didn't. I did mention it. Larry Wiley is our fourth quarter sponsor. David, what you got on those numbers for third quarter?
No, I ain't got our stats run, but let's see.
While David's looking at that, I'll say, we talked about that 10-point lead in the spurts, and we had the energy and momentum. We cut that down to a 3-point lead. They carry this momentum out to the first start of this. We've got the possession arrow.
Yeah, on our 2-pointers, we're staying at about that 60%. Our threes, we dropped off a little bit. We're only about 33% on our threes.
But, hey, we're staying. We're right here with them. So at the few big shots we had to go from 10 now down to 3 to start this fourth quarter here. So on the floor, we've got Hopkins, Walker, Wright, Klaus, and Sasser to start our fourth quarter. They're just trying to get us to fall asleep and then probably going to end up kicking it, try to kick it to...
We almost had a turnover there, just bounced off Lindsay's hand.
Yeah. I think what they're doing is they're trying to get us to fall asleep, and then they'll end up trying to catch number 12 or 20 right there in the middle.
For a 3.
Yeah, but we've got active hands. We've got some long arms in right now. Looks like we're talking on defense.
Put Hopkins over there at the point. That's good hands there.
Yeah.
Good quick hands by Walker. It just went a little bit out of bounds, though.
But I will say, I think, David, you had mentioned it at third quarter. It's a good team. We're playing as a team. And your teammates are going to be willing to do more for you if you're not coming down and trying to shoot, from the volleyball line or,
It's good hands by Hopkins. She's got to be careful there on those reaches, though, with 4 fouls.
Let her go. There we go.
Don't foul her.
Short.
Little floater short. Just cleaning up that rebound.
There
That's
we go.
a nice
Sasser
kick.
with the board. Kicks it to Walker.
Set it up, try to get it down low. Lindsay set up, driving on the baseline. A little floater. She got her rebound, though. She's got it back up.
Yeah,
That's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be a possession arrow to us right there.
Yeah. If Lindsay gets her feet up under her right there, and then that's a little better instead of shooting that floater. Now, that's what I would like to see more out of her is that's a moving screen. That's a good call. But that's going to be on Sasser. She was walking her down as the ball was coming in. So, but I would like to see more Wright, coming to a jump stop and not shooting as many floaters.
That's 4 on Sasser. In there. A lot of time left in this half. The fouls are starting to stack up a little bit.
Drop. There we go. Good
That's
rotation.
a travel right there.
Yeah.
That's good defense in there on the interior.
Yeah, we're rotating really well. Looks like Beyonce's about to check back in.
It looks like Walker's going to run the point. They've rotated this point guard position around quite a bit tonight. We've got a lot of good ball handlers on this team.
Yes. Sasser's going one-on-one there. And
That's
good up and over. And good layup there. All right, down 1.
1-point game and a chance to set up the press.
6:17 left. Your score is 44-43. Red Bull and Spring. Looked like she double dribbled right here in front of us, but
they're struggling with the pressure a little bit. They're a little bit out of sync. We just got to have no reach fouls here. No reach fouls.
Yeah, work for a 5 count. There we go.
Oh, we got lucky on that one.
Thing, but that's where the foul trouble comes in. Hurts you a little bit.
Yes.
Had to back off on that a little bit. Sasser didn't want to pick up her 5th foul.
Jordan Walker for three. Misses it, and then there's, got to be careful on these fouls.
Watch those reach fouls there, Katie.
So it's a 3-pointer taken by number 20. Missed that over the back.
I'll tell you, Sasser and Klaus are cleaning up the boards tonight down there.
Yeah.
That's a long-range 3-pointer, but it looked good. There's a rebound by Wright. That up there, another rebound.
There we go.
She got
that
fouled.
foul. There we go.
Should be shooting. Let's see if they give it to her.
If we'll keep playing that interior, we'll keep drawing those fouls.
Yes. The last 2 trips, that was last year's basketball. We need to, those shots will come open. We just got to work on it.
Is that 4 fouls on their number 10 there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you got Beyonce and Phillips back in.
Yeah, I fear they might put Beyonce in, let her play a little post for a while, give Abby a little break. And
got a timeout on the call right now, so we're going to break. All right, we're going to take us a quick break.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Welcome back to Red Boiling Springs High School. Your score is 46-44, Red Boiling Springs. The Lady Bulldogs are up right now on the floor for your Monterey Lady Wildcats. You've got Phillips, Hopkins, Johnson, Wright, and Klaus.
We were talking, both Hopkins and Phillips are out there with 4 fouls. That went off of her foot. That should have been a kick.
That's great hustle right there. Loose ball on the floor. Hopkins dives on it.
That should have been a kick. It came off that girl's foot.
Yes. So, Red Bull and Springs, they keep possession. I don't know how that was no different.
That was an easy 2 there on that inbound play.
Phillips brings it across the timeline. Is running it right now. Hopkins comes up, takes a little handoff. A little out of control there.
But we got the ball back. Right.
That had to be. They beat Lindsay up on that one.
A little bit too much of a rush there by Phillips. She should have just pulled it back and settled it in, but that's okay.
Adrenaline was pumping a little bit.
A little adrenaline pumping. We need to set the press up here. It's just a 4-point game.
As long as we got to.
Well, and Lindsay, they got through that press a little bit too easy there.
Yes. So, looking on our bench right now, I'm not sure if I don't know how many fouls Allie Benjamin has, but there's one that could probably stick with.
I don't have Allie having any. Lindsay's just got 2. That was her second. I think. She got 3. Oh, I can see it over on the board there. I need to start looking before I'm talking over there.
Well, that's not going to help you because Saturday I'm calling them out, and then it was like I looked up there, and then they were so.
Sometimes they forget to change it.
All right, so 6-point game with 4:20 left.
3 by Lindsay. She needs to follow that shot there. She's going to pick up a foul on that.
That's going to be her 4th, and that puts Massengill should put her at the line for 2.
So now with the girls on the floor, we've got 4 on Lindsay Wright. We've got 4 on Phillips. We've got 4 on Hopkins.
I'd put them all back in. Let them play.
Yep.
But even with those fouls, we're not in a lot of danger. We've got players on the bench.
Yes. Yeah, we just got to settle down. I don't know where, it's now down to 8, but there's still plenty of time. We're rushing like we're in the last 10 seconds of the game.
It looked like a little defensive lineup that they had in there. They need to find someone getting some rhythm and get this half-court offense set up, get the ball back down low again.
Absolutely. Good screen, good roll. Oh,
It's a good rebound. Wow, she rushed it a little bit.
Yep. Don't foul.
That's a good no foul there, but we've got to get going. We got to.
Well, they're letting this stretch back out to 10. You know, they had a lineup in there that was closing it, and
Yeah, there we go.
There's 2 for Lindsay.
That's a missed shot there by Klaus, but an offensive board and bucket by
We're not in the spot to have any wasted possessions now. They're going to have to really D up. Every possession's going to matter.
Yes. And they're going to play keep away and try to get it to their free throw shooters, and then you've got 12 there. I'm not sure how that went in, but it rolled in. And 3:09 left. Your score is 56-46, and then you've got Hopkins. That should have been something, but no call.
Yeah, it should be Wildcat ball there.
Yes, we keep it. You got Walker back in for Phillips.
All right, it's a 10-point lead. There's 3 minutes to play here. Let's see if we can answer.
That was the same thing right there.
They've been calling that a foul all night long.
Yeah. Yeah, Lydia, that was her 3rd or 4th foul she picked up doing the exact same thing. So, I'm not sure. But they're going to stretch it out. And
yeah, they're going to start trying to run some clock. It might come down to having to foul them. But you don't want to put number 12, number 20 on the line, that's for sure.
Yes, correct.
And we don't have a lot of players out there that have a lot of fouls to give.
No.
That's going to be 5 on Sasser. She's not the player on the court we wanted to have the foul, and you definitely don't want it when they're trying on a layup.
That is her 5th. But you know what? We are still fighting.
We're still in it. The girls aren't going to quit.
No.
They're not going to quit.
No, this team doesn't quit. No, they'll fight.
First one's up and good for Fleming's there. Shooting number 2. Rims out. Right with the rebound, bringing it down over into front court to Walker. Walker drives in. Like I said, I'm still not sure that was a shot attempt by Walker. I'm not sure she didn't get fouled.
They're not calling those driving fouls when our girls are going in.
So we got to work for a 5-second count here. All they're going to do is just keep weaving. And there,
that's 5 on Katie. 5 on Katie, and that's their best free throw shooter that's going to the line there too.
Yeah, that's number 5. I'm looking at our schedule, and we're looking at.
Yeah, she missed that one. That's all right.
Well, they've got 4 up on the board. We thought it was 5.
Well, we've been back and forth on her fouls all night long, so it's not surprising me. But we'll go with their number if they're going to let her stay in.
Well, she's on the bench
now. She missed both those free throws, so that ended up being a good foul. That's a possession there. We've got to score the ball now.
Yeah.
We need to settle it down. We're still acting like we're playing.
Oh, that's a bad entry pass there by Walker. Got tapped away, but she kept her dribble. That was
that's impressive.
Yeah.
That was. Crowd's yelling for a travel there, but I'll have to say she held her dribble on that one.
Yeah, looking little Harlem Globetrotter down there. Curly Neal down there on the floor dribbling and going.
Well, time's slipping away. We got to get them to the free throw line anyway, so that's an okay foul.
First one up and good. They are shooting 2. They still have, which is hard to believe, just 4 team fouls this half.
Yeah, it's kind of
a little lopsided there.
Unusual, but we'll take it. Whatever we got to.
I'm looking at the schedule. We don't play them again until January, late January, so at home.
Yeah, it's going to be it's going to be
I will
It'll be a
definitely.
different game when they come down to our
Yes.
court, that's for sure.
Yeah, but now it's go time. We've got to go. That's okay, Tate. I mean, we got to get. There we go.
Well, I'll tell you, if they can foul them and they can miss some free throws and we can knock ours down a couple three-pointers, we can be back in this game.
Oh yeah.
It's not over yet.
It's not over.
And we just had. We had 2 foul out, right? We had Slasher and Hopkins.
Well,
Yeah.
we're still debating about Hopkins, but we
Yeah.
think she's out.
Okay.
According to our numbers, she's out. According to theirs,
Well, we missed that free throw, and I'll tell you, David was giving our stats earlier. I think we were shooting better from the floor than we were from the free throw line.
about 3 times.
Yes. Second one's up
Well,
and
they're gonna
misses
they
it.
really need to make a quick foul here, but you sure don't want to do it on number 12.
And you don't want Gore doing it either.
Gore's got 4 fouls on her. There's
Now,
needs to
right
be
here's
a
your
foul.
opportunity.
Good time for a foul, but
Or we'll take that turnover. Now we got to go. We got to get us a. Here we go. Defense for offense.
it doesn't look like the coaches are looking to call stop the clock with fouls, or at least they're not.
I'm not sure if that substitution there was legal or not. But
No,
when
no.
Adeline come back in, they put 34 back in. So
Okay, they're going to have to push it here. They need to get it in the hands of their three-point shooters here.
Doing a little weave, and then you've got a, hey, we'll take it.
yeah,
As long
she's
as
drawing those fouls.
Yeah.
right going to the right, and then flips it up.
Johnson was open there on the perimeter. A little kick out there might have given a three-point shot. Johnson can knock a three-point shot down, too. So on the floor now, Phillips can knock him down. Johnson can knock him down right. Adeline Klaus can hit a good three-pointer. So we've got some three-point threats out there.
We've got to knock our free throws down. Misses it right, misses the first one there. Second one up, and good. So we are at 58-47 with 54.9 seconds left.
3-possession game as you go here, but they got a foul. If they can't
That
get
was a
that
foul.
trap, it's got to be a quick foul.
I think they were trying. I just don't think the ref wanted to call it.
I mean, I guess they're not
Say-
coaching them to foul because they're not hollering foul from the bench. So
We got
maybe
a
they're
jump ball.
Yeah, we had Beyonce just push the girl out of bounds trying to get a foul called,
Yes.
and the ref wouldn't even call it.
Yeah,
He's
I
right
think
in front of,
Yeah. We got to go.
they did get the turnover and get the ball back.
well,
They got to get it out. Lindsay's got to take that three-pointer.
Shoots a floater, and it goes up and in. We got to get up there.
The clock's not stopping.
58-49 with 20 seconds left.
They
We
got
got
a foul.
It should have been a foul there. Earlier it was, but it is not now.
yeah, when we're wanting the fouls to be called, we're not getting them. But
Yeah, now we're down to 10 seconds left, and there's 10.5 seconds left. Fouls called on Gore.
Yeah, that's 5 on her.
That is her.
It's a little too late now with 10 seconds left, but they put a good effort out tonight. It just kind of slipped away on them.
Well, they've got 4 on Gore up on the board now. That should have been number 5, but hey. At this point, it's
Actually, they've got 3 on her.
yeah,
She's
okay.
number 4. Maybe
See?
they'll mess the scoreboard up a little bit,
See?
make it a little closer.
When I looked up there, they had 4. When Rick looked up there, they had 4. They just took you looking up
Yeah.
there, and
They
now
have 3.
now they changed it. Yeah,
she misses the second one.
sling it, Lydia.
Well, Red Bowling Springs had 3 10-point leads. We erased them. We erased an
Yeah.
8-point lead. And then they just went on one more run, and it was just too much for us. We just ran out of time.
We thank you guys for checking in tonight. We have 106, 23 current viewers, 107 check-ins. So we thank you guys. At the end of this game, we are at 59-49. Your Lady Wildcats lose a tough one here. We're going to come back, take a break, and then
Well,
we will be back here shortly.
Let me just say before we go, if you're listening and watching the program and you haven't subscribed to our channel, go down there and click on that subscribe button. You'll get our alerts, and you'll have an opportunity to know what's going on the Monterey Network.
Please stay tuned for Monterey Foods mid-game scores and highlights after a word from our sponsors. Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car. You'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank, we're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family, and we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats! Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed annoying exhaust fumes? Or are there rattles coming from your exhaust system? At Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop, they can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 20 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and is honest and reasonable. Just located outside of Monterey on 12539 Monterey Highway, you can reach them at 931-839-3927. That's 931-839-3927. Tay's Muffler is a proud supporter of Monterey High School sports. Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042. Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies and are able to tailor the right plan to every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide quality service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere clients. They're located at 418 East Broad Street, Suite D1 in Cookeville. Give Josh a call today at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcats Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Red Boiling Springs High School, home of the Bulldogs and the Lady Bulldogs. Well, got 5 minutes left before this boys game starts up. we'll quickly go over the scores as far as how the girls' game went. And before I forget this, our mid-game sponsor, VEC, we would just want to give a shout-out to Volunteer Electric customer. Just want to give them a shout-out, all our sponsors. So we thank all of you guys. So let's go quickly over. We'll go with Red Boiling Springs, the Lady Bulldogs first. Let's see, number 20, Powell, ended up, looks like, with 16. Number 11, which is Massengill, she ended up with 2. Number 12, Fleming, she ended up with 16 on the night. So that's their big scores there. Now, on to our girls real quick. Got, let's see, Lindsay looks like with 13. Let's see, Gore with 4. Vinny's coming back in right now, so we're pretty close as far as with Lindsay.
I think I gave Powell the 4 points instead of her, so I sort of made it up a little bit.
Gotcha. So we've got Powell and Fleming for Red Boiling that may be they may have a few points here and there that are off. And then as far as our girls, what we got, it was a lot was back and forth there, wasn't it, Vinny?
It was a lot of back and forth, and we held off those runs. But did you go over the scores on our side yet? Because
it started on ours. So if you want to go ahead and
it looks like Lindsay led us with 13 points, and Hopkins had 8 points in the first half. She didn't get anything in the second half, and never could quite get in that groove. We had 4 for Gore. Klaus had 8. Sasser had 4. I started marking rebounds earlier, but I can tell you that both Klaus and Sasser were strong on the boards tonight. I don't have the exact stats.
I checked with Matt. I think Adeline had 14.
Yeah,
I believe it.
So that would be almost a double-double for Adeline.
Yeah. Like I say, one more basket.
And then, Walker had 2. I think we might have had another player with 2. On their side, it was the same thing. Number 20, Powell, had 16 points. Looked like we had 16 from number 12. They did do a better job on both those girls in the second half. Slowed it down a little bit, but
even the second quarter. They hurt us real hard that first quarter.
Yes.
We adjusted the defense. We put, Hopkins and Phillips in there to keep the pressure on them, really slowed them down.
Yes.
And again, what hurt us was our free throws. We were getting fouled on our possessions, and then we were coming away. We couldn't hit the free throws, and then they were hitting theirs, down the stretch.
Right.
How many missed free throws did we have tonight?
We missed 9. We were 2 for 11 from the free throw for the whole game. So, there's 18 free points that we just left laying on the floor.
Well, and several of them were the front end of 1-and-1s, too.
Yeah.
So it really hurt. You missed that front end and get a chance to expand those opportunities. But all in all, I thought they played a pretty good game. I think it's going to be a different story when these Bulldogs come out in January to us and our whole floor.
Oh, yeah. We were talking about that during the break here, and I believe if I counted up right, there's going to be roughly 18 games between this one and then when we play them again. So that could be huge.
Well, and David mentioned earlier, I think it was off air, but the majority of the girls' games are non-district games early, aren't they, David?
Early on, yes. We play real heavy district the second half of the season. I don't have that schedule in front of me, but I know that but I remember looking at it that we're really early on.
Well, the other thing we hadn't talked about is the coaching, and, these are 2 new coaches.
Yes.
And you can tell from their substitution patterns, they're not real confident yet who their go-to people are at what positions.
Yes.
They changed the lineups a lot. There was a couple times maybe some of their substitutions slowed down some momentum.
Yeah.
And I think, there's a learning curve for them as well.
Right.
And I
Yes.
think as they mature and grow as coaches and see these game situations, we're going to get stronger as the year ends.
Yeah, our first district game is January the 4th.
Wow.
So, we're playing all non-district, and then we're pretty loaded up from there on out. We're mostly district after that day. We got a couple of non-district, but we're mostly district. So,
Good deal. Well, they just introduced our boys. We're getting ready to start this boys game here. And starting for your Monterey Wildcats, we've got number 10, Chandler Bowden. Number 12, Byron Borhaus. Number 25, Silas Randolph. Number 20, Weston Clow. And number 5, Brandon Dillon. So they are starting and don't have any names with these guys, but looks like it's going to be – is it up here?
Yeah, you've got one up there.
Nope, got it right here. I stand corrected. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Number 1 you've got for – looks like it's going to be Hackney. 21 looks like Carter. 20 Bohannon. 5 Copus, thank you. And the last one is, I believe that is
it's number 12.
12. Thank you, sir. Thompson. So it looks like they were coming off a 0-25 season last year. From the looks of, I just scanned quickly over, that is, yes, Red Bowling Springs coming off a rough year as they went 0-25 last season. So, they're definitely looking for a win. And we've got to jump
I think
off.
they started the year off 2-1, though. I think they've already picked up a couple early wins this year, so, they might have improved some as a ball club.
There we go. We got a quick ball movement right there. We get the tip right off the bat. Silas Randolph with the jump hook in the middle.
It's good to see Silas Randolph back on the floor.
Yes.
I missed their game over the weekend, but saw them play out at Wartburg. And they played a good game out there, took it into overtime, and it's
yeah, he missed the first 2, and now we're back. I believe we are close to full strength. We've got one more that is out right now, but we're getting there, and then, it'll be this kind of the same thing as far as for the boys.
They've got a couple of long players there. It's going to match up well with our guys down low.
Yes. They take that is number 5, takes a long shot, Copus. But I don't think that they're going to be able to match that inside. Now, the length, yes, but as far as
size
strength,
and power, I think we out-muscle them for sure.
Yes. Now, I'll mention this for our boys. Number 20 there, Cloud, that's a walk he got away with. He is a freshman, and just like for the girls' team, I believe once he gets more games under his belt, I believe he'll do pretty good. And then there's one more that'll come off the bench here shortly as well.
Well, Brandon Dillon hit a clutch three-pointer down the road at Wartburg and showed a little clutch touch that he got that one sent back to the sender. That was a travel maybe there on number 20.
So we have a block shot, and then he keeps it inbounds, keeps it instead of swatting it up to the student section, gets away with the walk there. But
I'll tell you, the Wildcats are coming out with some solid defensive pressure, though. They're looking strong on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, they're being a little bit lazy on their efforts. There's some balls out there that they could probably get if they would hustle.
Yes. I think a lot of it is instead of doing just the little things, they try to rely on count it. He did try to take a charge right there. Number that should be on.
Well, that Dillon to Randolph inside-outside game is going to be a key.
Did you see that nice little pass there behind the back? That
was a nice little flip pass.
Yes, that was and one there. Number 1, Hackney picks up the first.
I think as this team starts to mature out, finding some consistent, solid scoring is where it hurt. And I think that's when Randolph was out that they struggled a little bit with. Let's see if he can't be solid on the scoring tonight consistently.
Yes. Got called for
There's a travel.
There.
They're putting their tall kids out at around the 3-point shooting line. They're
and that seems the way when we were growing up. Anybody that was over 6'2", 6'3", they played down low. Now
they pull them out.
7-1. They're bringing the ball down the floor. So bad skip pass saved by Clow. Swings it over to Randolph. Back to Clow. Inside, good ball movement there.
It's a nice move by Silas. Oh, He gets more bad calls
Yeah.
on those charges than any player I've ever seen. And this is going back to last year.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I don't know that they think he's putting his shoulder down. It's just terrible.
So he gets called. Randolph gets called for his first. Gets called for offensive foul. Definitely missed that one. And we've got out of bounds. He pointed the wrong way.
Yeah.
Well, the players are moving in the right direction, but the referee was a little confused there.
Maybe he was trying to say who it was out on. Maybe
Could
that's
be.
what he said. I don't know.
But we get possession back, and here we go. Chandler Bowden brings it into the front court here. To Silas, over to Clow for three-pointer from the corner, and it is
He knocked
good.
it down.
Bang, bang, bang. That is a Monterey Foods three-point shot by Weston Clow.
A nice touch on that baseline jumper there.
For a freshman, like I said, he will be something once he gets to understand the game.
He's another one of those homeschool kids that got to come up in Monterey and play.
Yes.
The Tim Tebow law. Yeah, Silas is homeschooled as well. And Jordan Walker on the ladies' team is. They had a senior a couple years ago that was too. So, for those of you that don't know the Tim Tebow law, they gave homeschoolers the opportunity to play for their public schools. And it started in Florida, and most of the states have followed suit.
Oh,
It's a good rebound by Randolph. Couldn't quite finish around the rim.
and 2 points by 21 there. That is Carter there.
So it's a 7-4 lead. The Wildcats are playing a little bit back and forth, but they're holding control of the game here.
Yes, got Dillon on the baseline move. Gets called probably for a
Scott
charge
Crawford,
also. That's a
another
good,
thing. The second charge that's been called tonight that wasn't a charge, in my opinion.
that one may have been a lot better than
Yeah, that was a little closer than the one on Randolph, but
yeah. You know, and the rule that I think that we need in high school ball is as far as it's just like with the pro and college, that dotted circle to where they can't set up basically right up under the goal and take that charge because that's
it'd be nice to see.
Yeah, he was definitely under there, but anyway, Brandon gets called for a charge. We got a rebound, and that should be a.
I might call
They're
a
gonna call it on. They called it on Byron.
Kyra called it on Borhaus.
Yeah, I mean, he might have been reaching over there a little bit, but I mean, he's a lot taller than that boy. I don't think you can call that.
So, got one of the referees already staring down Coach Martin over here.
Oh,
Well, you know, they've only got 3 early fouls, but 2 of them are offensive fouls
Right.
that they've called on us.
they did call an offensive foul on Red Bull in there.
Yeah, it's number 20. That's his first. That is Bohannon's first. So the foul count is 3-2.
I lost. Didn't see Red there.
So we're moving it around, moving pretty good there. Kick back out. There. And that's a 3-point basket there that's a Monterey Foods 3-pointer by Chandler Bowden. They are definitely trying to draw as many offensive boards or fouls as they can defensively. Red Bull and Springs that is. And well,
Call one on Bowden on that one.
so we've got 3 getting ready to check in. 3 of our Wildcats getting ready to check in. We've got McDonald, Fowler, and Lowhorn checking in for Clow, Borhaus, and Bowden.
McDonald gave him quite a spark at the Wartburg game. I think he had 16 coming off the bench.
Yes. And there's a foul. He rolled him on the sideline. There we go.
A foul on Dillon. Dillon got fouled.
There you go.
Fouled against him.
So they're going to call this pretty tight. I don't know why, but, I mean, it's.
All of a sudden, they're slowing this game down.
Yeah.
Lowhorn's got the ball at the point.
That should be.
Got it into Silas a little higher than he wants, but he's going to drive. Nice up and under move.
Okay.
And then he got fouled there.
Wow. I'm just speechless. This one's just sitting right here watching all the hacking and reaching, and nothing's called. Our Lady Wildcats making their way out of
Silas down low, Barry touches somebody, and he's get a foul, and then he's got to get hit 3 times before they'll call it.
Yes. Up and in. So I'm going to probably guess Coach has got his defensive strategy called that we're about to press. I don't know that.
Well, we're going to need to make the basket to get the press on.
That's true.
There it is. Silas
knocks them both down.
Silas got a good-looking free throw stroke.
Yes.
Some good defense down low there. The timeout from Red Boiling, they were having a hard time getting that ball in.
I got a 30-second timeout. We're going to keep going, or are we going to take us? All right, no, we're going to stay here. 2:16 left in the first quarter. Your Monterey Wildcats are up 12-4. The team fouls are even, 4 apiece. So,
it's looking like the foul situation might be the story of the game here. I
Yes.
mean, we're definitely the more talented team, especially down low.
Yes. Yeah, so, it's going to be a matter of us stepping up and hitting free throws.
And be able to keep our players on the floor.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we've got to adjust to everything, and that's going to be coming to a jump stop or, not floating into players. But they're quickly got it advanced over. Fowler chases down, slows down the defense. And we've got number 5. He's wheeling and comes up nothing.
Good rebound by McDonald there.
Yes. Quickly back down the floor across the timeline here. Dillon setting up the offense. Moving it over to Fowler. Fowler in the corner. Fowler's another one of our freshmen. Swinging it around. There you go. Randolph.
Little floater. Nice follow by McDonald, but it bounced back to Randolph.
There
he got fouled. He should be in the act of shooting there.
Shooting 2. And that should be on number, let's see who we got here. Number 1, which is Hackney.
His second, team fifth. At the line shooting 2 is number 25.
Randolph at the line for 2.
Oh, it was in and out.
Went about halfway down and decided it, said no.
Yeah, he's got a good-looking free throw shot.
And second one's up and good.
They've got the press back on there.
Go.
There's a nice steal by McDonald, and that was a great feed down low, and they missed it, but they cleaned it up. Lowhorn got fouled.
There we go. Shooting 2.
Sorry about that play-by-play. I got a little carried away there. Got a little carried away.
You go right ahead. You're good.
It's Lowhorn on the line.
That was good by, we hit that second one, which, like you had mentioned earlier, we got to hit it in order to get into a press, which we did, and then McDonald ends up causing the steal. And
that's right.
I'm not sure what's happened here. We got a
I don't want to jinx them.
Injured cheerleader.
I don't want to jinx them, but the boys are shooting well from the line tonight. That's not something I saw at Wartburg. How'd they do over the weekend on their free throw shooting?
I can't remember, to be honest with you, but I think it was probably about, between both games, probably about
Slowhorn hitting 2 of them. And they're back in the press.
We are up 15-4, 1:33 left.
Good job by Lowhorn getting back and stopping that drive.
That's a double dribble, and he missed it. It went right in front of him because he dribbled it to catch the pass.
Almost a steal by McDonald. A way to get out on that shooter.
Good box out, and he's
going to call it on McDonald.
That looked like number 5 coming over the top.
Okay.
He did call it on
the top. That's how it should have been.
Yeah.
It was good position on McDonald on that rebound. And I'll tell you, so far tonight, Monterey's doing a good job keeping it one and done on the boards, and that's why they've only got 4 points.
Yeah, it should be shooting 1-1. We're shooting 1-1.
Yeah, so number 24, Cole McDonald, will be coming to the line.
shooting 1 and 1 in the first quarter. So that's a good shot. Good looking shot. First one's good.
You know, I don't know about you guys, but when I was young, we didn't have these fancy basketball shoes to wear.
You know what? That's funny you said that. I was just in there thinking those shoes are kind of cool.
Yeah, they've got some wild shoes. I don't want to give away my age, but I think I wore the first pair of Air Jordans that they made. Probably be worth some money today if I still had them.
Yeah. Man,
that was a nice baseline shot by number 2.
Hackney
number
scores.
1.
That may be their first field goal, but I'm not 100% sure. But 16-6, 40 seconds left. Randolph over to Fowler. Fowler takes a 3, and boom.
Knocked it down.
Got a Monterey Foods 3-point shot by Fowler.
They've got this press back on. They're pushing them hard. They're not letting anything come up easy. There's another one and done right there, and that's a foul. Unintentional. The refs were on that one.
Yeah, it was unintentional.
I mean, Silas is about twice the size of that boy. He might have taken a little flop on that for the foul. Looking for the free throws.
That's going to be their 8th team foul, so we're still shooting 1 and 1. We are at 4, so it was 4 quick ones, so hopefully they'll leave it at that. And
oh, it was in and out.
In and out.
All right, we need to not give them any cheap points here at the end. Get out on that 3-point shooter.
These boys are hustling now.
They are.
He may have got away with the walk.
All right.
And we end the first quarter here at 19-9.
19
Your Monterey Wildcats are up. We're going to take a quick commercial.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
All right, welcome back to Red Boiling Springs High School. Monterey Sports Network here. Your Monterey Wildcat boys are leading 19-6. Coming back on the floor with Dillon, McDonald, Bowden, Clow, and Borhaus.
Borhaus, yeah.
David, hey, what are you thinking so far?
Hey, it's looking pretty good. Our percentages are pretty high. I'll have you some numbers at halftime, but we're actually looks like we're shooting about 60% from the free throw, and probably better than that from the floor. But this defense is really putting the pressure on them.
Yes.
They're not giving them anything easy, that's for sure. And they're cleaning up the boards.
Got a close out there on that shooter. There you go.
Oh.
Got a hand on it. And everything's just about contested like that. Even that right there. I mean, he still had to work for it there.
Yeah, that was a nice offensive rebound.
Yeah, that was a real nice rebound right there.
He's a tall, lanky boy, too.
Yes. See, that's got to be. I don't know. I mean, I know you don't want it to be keep blowing a bunch of whistles, but at the same time, you can't let him get away with that right there.
Yeah.
Quickly back down on defense here. Got
That's a travel right there.
And let's see, you got Randolph coming back in for McDonald. Dillon about to bring it across the timeline here. Over to Bowden. Bowden gets a screen from Randolph. Randolph pick and roll. And he's going to make his way on the baseline. Kicks it over to Cloud. Cloud for three. No good. Borjas, that should be.
Good box out there. Just off his fingertips.
We've got a, missed that one.
Oh, it's good hands there by
Cloud.
Klaus.
Setting up in this press again. I think it's definitely hurt him. Now we got to turn the sprint. There we go.
Oh, there's a turnover.
Another turnover.
Got it to Borjas. Back to
yeah, that's
a little hot potato there. Let's see who wants to start the thing. I've got the ball to.
That's got to be. Man.
I'd like to see Silas set up a little bit lower and let him feed the ball into him. He's got some really good post moves.
Yes.
He's a little further away from the basket than he was earlier in the.
There we go. Another steal.
Turnover.
Another turnover there.
Bowden's bringing the ball down at the point.
These boys need to slow it down just a little bit.
Got a block on, I believe that is number 12 for Red Bull Springs. That is Thompson.
Yeah, they've been calling that an offensive foul. I'm glad they got that one right.
At the line shooting a 1-1-5.
So we've got Dillon at the line shooting 1-1. 6:02 left in your second quarter here. First one up and good. Five current viewers that we've got, thank you, and then 137 that have been checking it out tonight. We appreciate all you guys that are listening to our Monterey Sports Network. Dillon misses the second one, and they quickly have a turnover. So we've got to.
I think that turnover's coming from that defensive pressure they're putting on. I mean, they're setting up. You know, every time they get the ball at full court, they're defending from baseline to baseline.
Dillon brings it across. There we go. To Weston, over to Cloud, over to just keep moving the ball around. Dillon forced that one there. He's got to be smart on that one.
We're up by 12. We're not in any hurry. We need to just wait for the shot to develop.
Yes. And that's Thompson hitting a 3-point.
Yeah, I said it earlier at the last possession. For some reason they're bringing Randolph up to the 3-point line and setting him up high where he was setting up down low there before, and they were feeding him, and he was dominating down low.
Yes. Yeah, he's playing that high post position. If we could get Byron to, I'm not sure what he's wanting him to do. I did hear Coach holler a second ago for Borjas, but now we have a skip pass that ends up into a turnover. And we've got, let's see, they keep moving it around there, and we'll step back.
Yeah, with Randolph away from the basket, we miss his rebounding too down low.
Yes. Yeah,
they're going to have to call that.
Yeah, that's a little more like it. That's where Randolph's been making his living tonight. His living.
I'm not sure, and this is just me, if you don't switch Byron and Silas.
Yeah, I think I would rather see Silas down low.
Yes.
I don't think they can stop him.
Yeah, when he's got that 2 to 3 dribbles to the basket, he's unstoppable. They get him away from the basket a little bit. It's a little harder work.
Yes.
And getting him to the free throw line, he's got such a good free throw stroke that putting him on the line is like money in the bank tonight.
Yes. So you've got hits the first one. You got Fowler in for Bowden there. Second one up. And good. Stretches that lead back out to 9 points.
Yeah, Silas has hit 5 out of 7 free throws.
And that's
that's impressive.
Really good for anybody, but especially one of your big men, because typically you don't see that out of your big men.
Right.
So.
And the home team's got 10 fouls on them, and they're not playing as deep as we are either. So if they can get them into some foul trouble, it's going to hurt them.
Should have been over the back. There we go. Yep. He did call it. All right. Now, as far as for Red Boiling, number 20, that they just kicked it to down low. I'm not sure if I wouldn't put one of these longer arm kids down there, a little bit taller.
Yeah.
So, too, that's 3 fouls on number 21 there.
These fouls are going to hurt Red Bull, too. They're not as deep. They're young on the bench, so they don't have.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier, David, too. I think, with Randolph being down low and get their low guys in foul trouble, it's going to hurt them as the game wears down.
First one misses both of them. Fowler misses both of them here. And there.
Inadvertent buzzer there. I'm not quite sure what was going on. I don't think anybody knows.
No.
The clocks don't match.
Usually that kind of stuff happens when we have the ball and we're shooting a three-pointer, but a little home court disadvantage there.
Well, that kind of helped him, though, because he missed a three-pointer.
He did miss a three-pointer. We were on a fast break. So the CR luck's holding, David.
Yep.
There's a lot of discussion out here. I don't think they have any clue what's going
on.
Yeah,
who had the ball? The buzzer was after he had shot. So the ball was in the air.
I don't think there's
where you go.
There's not a shot clock in this thing, so I don't know where the buzzer came from.
I'm not sure.
When I first looked up after the buzzer, there was 4 more seconds on that clock than there was on this clock. So I don't know.
We played earlier this year. Where was that at? Van Buren at the auxiliary gym.
Yeah.
And theirs was that way, but it was like you can't look at one because, it was like it may have said 490 something because the numbers were off, and then so. But I don't know if you don't go because he did shoot it like you said. I'm not sure if you don't go to a.
You almost have to go to a jump
ball, yes.
Which I guess in this would go to possession arrow, which would give the ball to Monterey, but.
Yeah, I think that's what they're. Let's see if they change the possession arrow. So that's what they've done. They went with a.
So they're not giving us any explanation, so we really still don't know what happened. But they did change the possession arrow, so.
I'm not sure if the refs even know what happened. They just know we had a buzzer. And
I think they sent that to New York.
Yeah.
There's Silas down row. He's been money from there. There he is again.
There you go. And that's what we were talking about.
Talking about. You get him down in the post like that, he's unstoppable.
Yeah, they switched Borjas and Silas there, and now we got a little run and jump, and then there's sprint. There you go. Good closeout by Weston.
It's a nice spin move. That was good defense by Silas stepping out, shutting that down. That's an open 3. Nice rebound by Dillon.
There you go. Good decision.
Way to pull it up. Yeah, we didn't have the numbers there.
Nope.
Little flip pass there.
I'm not sure Fowler was running the baseline there if you didn't just try to hide back there, but, I know he's got to do it.
I think that's what they were hoping for.
Nice little floater there by Dillon.
There we go, stretching that lead back out. I think that may be the biggest lead of the night right there at 13. We've doubled them up.
Well, in the last few possessions, they've got Randolph back down low, and it's giving a bang.
Oh, he caught him on block, and the basket's good. Oh, goodness. I'm not sure if this one wasn't getting ready to call it the other way.
Yeah, I think so.
It looked like there could be some discussion there. They need to send that one back to New York like they did the buzzer play.
His first, team fifth.
He was there. Goodness.
Coach is giving it to him in his ear over there, too.
And he made that free throw.
I don't know if y'all talked about it on the road. Quite a coaching contrast between Coach West. Coach Martin, Coach West was cool as a cucumber over there,
Yeah, Coach Martin's been around a few schools. I've known him from college.
Well, I think he was assistant coach to West last year, so he was sitting there holding his tongue all year, ready to get up there and fire him up. I like the way he's getting in the ref's ear and keeping them honest.
And, he talked to us earlier this year as parents, and he said, it doesn't matter what grade you're in. If you're the better player, the kid will play, and that's, to me, that's the way it should be.
Yeah, and it could be a daily thing. We have practice tomorrow, and you hustle and this guy don't, guess who's going to be on the court?
You're exactly right.
Well,
There's no guarantees.
Both these coaches are, they're going to try to make their mark on the program. And contrasting styles, the girls are trying to come back from a lower thing. And, Coach Martin's got some big shoes to fill.
Right, yes. Yeah, well, there's a three-pointer there, so they've shortened that lead to
now there's Borjas. They're going to call that on Borjas.
But we shortened that lead they've shortened it, to 7 points. Foul is on Borjas. So coming in, you've got Bowden, Lowhorn.
McDonald coming in for Borjas.
Yeah, that kind of gives us some fresh legs in there, something that Red Bull doesn't have the ability to do in this game.
Have they substituted anybody over there?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
Bowden's got some
they've got number
good ball
20.
handling, good three-point shooting ability. McDonald's long, so they match up well with this lineup out there right now.
Yeah, they got number 20 in foul trouble.
Yes.
And they're still having to leave him in. So they're hurting on that point.
Yes.
I mean, he's got 3 fouls
and
halfway through the second quarter, and he's still in playing.
Right, yes.
Well, they're definitely undermanned, but they've cut this lead to 7. This is a big possession here. It was 13 not long ago. It's a nice rebound by Bowden. Just out-lengthened the boy.
Yeah, their fans were wanting an over the back on Bowden down here.
Foul there. That was a good drive for Silas.
He may have been in position, but when there's no box out, that's not over the back.
No, he just able to jump higher. That's all that was.
That's number 5's 4th foul, so they do have one coming in, getting ready to check in.
Silas is keeping the good free throw shooting going.
So Copus has 5 fouls. They've got a 30-second timeout here.
He's got 4 fouls. He's number
4,
5.
excuse me.
Excuse me.
Well,
that's big. He's their top player.
Yeah, we're going to take a quick break real quick and come right back.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handle your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United.
All right, welcome back. We had to take a little quick timeout. Randolph missed the first one right before.
He hit the first one.
Oh, I'm sorry. My mistake.
2 for 2.
2 for 2 there. We just got to extend this lead.
Silas got 11 points this half.
He's 7 for 9 from the free throw line.
7 of them out of the free throw line. So
when your post players can hit their free throws, that's where you can make your living. Right?
Especially in a game like this.
There you go, Lowhorn. Good steal.
That's that number 34. Had to sub in for number 5, and he put some pressure on him, and he turned the ball over.
Had a strip down there by number 12, and by Thompson, ball's out of bounds.
Yeah, so with a 9-point lead here in 47 seconds, you'd like to see him just get the ball in and hit a three-pointer.
There we go. You drew that one up. Good call. Bang, bang, bang. Here's your Monterey Foods three-point play right there, three-point shot. They are quickly advancing it down the floor. That's a kick ball that should have been called.
Didn't call it. We'll take it because we're on the fast break. Dillon went to his left hand. That's a good follow by Randolph.
I wonder if they didn't call that kick ball because the boy actually threw it right at Silas's feet, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, 27 seconds left. 31-19. Dillon's going to shoot 2. That is number 21.
This is his 4th
That
foul.
is his 4th, so that is Carter's 4th.
So it could get interesting in the second half.
Yes.
If it could almost turn into a JV game. I hate to say it.
No,
the
yeah.
way the foul calls are going. Be interesting to see how Coach Martin handles that if it gets to that situation.
And then it's interesting to see how it'll be official.
That's
If
right.
they'll had a steal, had a turnover.
But I'll tell you, you really get the feeling that Monterey's really dominating this game. But on the scoreboard, it's still only a
12-point game.
12-point game.
Now we've got over the back by Bowden on that one right there.
Yeah.
That was a good call there.
That does put Red Bowling into the bonus.
It's Thompson, or it wasn't Thompson, 21 for them. He looked like he was getting, no, he's already out. He's over on the bench. There was one.
Carter.
Excuse me. He looked like he was going to go up, and then I think he thought better of it. And we are subbing in Fowler for McDonald right now. Got blood on one of their kiddos down here for, I think.
He got it on his jersey, so don't know where it come from, but they have to come off the court if they have blood on their jersey.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully their manager's smart enough to have some peroxide around. That's what we usually do, soak it out peroxide, clean that up, put them back in the game.
I don't know if they'll let him put some tape on it or something.
Yeah, it looks like it may be off his knuckle. He's looking at his knuckle there, so.
That's the one bad thing about white uniforms.
Yeah, they show it. That's an offensive rebound. That's a big block by Bowden. That was clean, too. We haven't seen them give too many clean blocks. We've seen some clean blocks, but they seem like they call them for a foul. It's good to see that.
Yes, and then you had, that actually went off of 34's head there. Let's see, 21 takes a long three and knocks it down. We got 31-23, 5 seconds left in this half. He may have got away with the push. 31-23, your Monterey Wildcats are leading this game as we go to halftime.
Please stay tuned for the Thornton Agency halftime show where we'll recap the first half action as well as go over stats of the first half after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. If you're looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Red Boiling Springs High School, home of the Bulldogs here. Not sure if this gym is named after anybody or not. It's just going to give them a shout out, but we're back. 4 minutes left before halftime is over. I did fail to mention our first and second quarter sponsors, and I apologize for that. A1 Auto Repair is our first quarter sponsor. Second quarter sponsor is Holcomb Realty. And we're moving on to third quarter, and Mr. Vinny Facento has joined us up here, our third quarter sponsor, Absolute Fitness. So, we're going to go over points real quick. We were talking during the break as far as Silas is 7-9, I think.
7-9 from the free throw line. He's got 11 points for the half. And he's been the difference maker down low for the Wildcats.
Yes.
Red Boiling's just had no answer for him when he gets the ball down low.
So we've got Silas at 11.
And then we've got had a couple of three-pointers out of Chandler Bowden. He's got 6 points. Clow hit a three-pointer. Dillon's got 5 points. Lowhorn's got 2 from the free throw line, and Fowler had a three-point shot that he hit from the baseline. So all in all, we've got 31 points the first half. They've got 23, and watching the game, it doesn't seem like it's as close as the score shows.
Right.
It's only an 8-point game, and it really seems like we dominated. So it's
that's exactly right. Yeah, I mean, we did, because they've got at least two that have 4 personal fouls. So, they don't have many. They've got 5 other kids that are on the bench, but I'm not sure if they are if they play much. They seem like a young team.
We saw when 34 came in with a minute to go, he had a couple turnovers there.
Yes.
So they don't want him on the floor handling the ball.
Yes.
And fouls were really the story. There was Silas got fouled about 4 or 5 times, and that's going to hurt them. That's coming back to haunt them. 2 of their starters with 4 fouls, and they've got a full half to play. So
yes. Yeah, so now waiting on they're rolling out a couple of basketballs. Looks like there's been a wet spot over guys wiping up over the floor here, so hopefully they'll get that dried up before we put the ball back into play because he's out on the floor with the mop, so we shall see. But our boys are getting warmed up. Hopefully we can extend this lead and get some of our boys that play a lot, get them to rest. And then because we have our first home game of the year tomorrow night.
That's right, we sure do.
Got Sunbright coming in.
Be good to see some of these young guys get out here and be able to get some playing time. And
yes,
but I think we can't get away from what got us here, which is feeding the ball down low to our big guys, letting them get the ball up and that. There was a little lull we had there, and, we both were talking about it. We felt like Silas was getting a little too far away from the ball, the basket, and when they pushed him back down low and got him underneath it, lulled in. I don't know if Coach Martin heard us talking or what, but they got that dialed in, and it was a difference maker.
Yes, yeah. So tomorrow night, we still got another half of the boys' action here, and then tomorrow night we've got Sunbright coming in. Girls start at 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock tip off, and then we'll have our pregame. We should be up and going a little bit before this one today, but
Sunbright's one of those new district teams, and we've been out there quite a bit. We played out there in the summer I think, with a couple of tournaments, and played out there, not too long ago in some scrimmage games and stuff. So we've seen them. I don't remember because we had so many games that time how we actually fared against Sunbright.
Right.
But
yeah, I'm glad that they mopped up whatever was going on over here, and now they're. They told the referee, so it's a good thing they didn't just let these guys run out and get over there and slip and fall. So, but starting back, let's see, they are going with Red Bull and Springs going with number 21. Should be probably those same 5 that started and played most of it. You got
so Carter.
Yep, Carter, Bohannon, Copus, Hackney, and Thompson, I believe.
I think you're right there. And,
I don't know. You got 2 boys there with 4 fouls?
Yes.
I think I would have held them off a little while.
Yeah.
I mean,
So Monterey's coming back out with the same lineup we started the game with. Borjas, Randolph, Dillon, Clow, and Bowden.
Yes. So ball's back into action. They've not started the clock yet and don't realize it yet.
Start the clock. They got it now, I think. Yep. Well, one is and one's not.
I got one running, one's not.
I don't know how that happens. Those boards are synced together, I think.
Well,
they've had quite a fiasco going on with this scoreboard here tonight.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the one that wasn't running, but it was running.
I was running at the one that was. I was trying to figure out what was going on, but
it still didn't
all
start.
said and done, we've got the ball back, and
probably a short and a wire is my guess. I'm not sure.
I think I'd try to turn off that one board and just go with the main one since we're having so much trouble. That's the one that keeps stopping. The secondary board's the one that had the same thing.
I think the referees are talking about the same thing. So,
yeah. So we've got the good thing is we're going the way that our the clock that's running.
Yeah, the refs are telling them to watch that clock. They're going with that clock. They're not paying any attention to the other one.
Well, I think the other one's what set the buzzer off by its timer going off or something.
Yeah.
So ball's back in play. Cloud with a 3. Rims out. Now we just don't need to foul.
Now let's make them do the fouling.
Well, he lost that ball out of bounds there.
We go.
It's nice picking up those unforced turnovers like that.
Yes.
We'll take them.
There it is again.
Yeah, they're having a real problem over there.
Stop this clock. They got one clock still running. Clock still running.
That's run about 8. There we go. That one stopped. So the malfunction, the horn just sounded for those of you that just heard that. like it did earlier in the game. And
Yeah,
some.
I think we've had a horn, we've had a buzzer, and we've had a clock malfunction.
I think they may need to call in a maintenance man tomorrow and get that
Yeah.
straightened out.
We just need to go back to the flip chart and a stopwatch.
That's right.
All right, ball's back in action now. Bowden into Randolph. Randolph back to Bowden, and diagonal pass. It probably, if Borjas would have been ball side, that may have worked, but stolen away and brought back down. Red Bull and Spring basketball. So we're
playing tough defense here.
Yeah, we're doing pretty good at keeping them right where we need them to. So
Yep. Well, and, let them burn the clock too. We've got that 8-point lead. And,
yes,
it's just real tight defense. There's just nothing there. Nothing there.
Yeah, they've dribbled for about a minute now. It's 6:25 left in your third quarter here.
Yeah, and there's just not an open look. There's a shot, and they went ahead and hit it.
Shoots a floater, and it goes in. That makes the score 31-25. That whole board over here is completely just gone or not working. So
the first 2 minutes here, we haven't got that high-low game going. There's Randolph in there with a nice spin move.
There we go.
Hit for two.
33-25. May have been a walk. Got away with it. That one may have been a walk also. That's good defense right there. And then looks like he got held trying to get that ball, but
it's off. Someone needs to run that down. Boras is going to let it go out of bounds. That's a smart play.
Yes.
He was kind of keeping the offense from chasing after it. He's blocking them out there. So.
I was about to get on him for not hustling, but there was nobody there, and it was a smart play letting that ball go out of bounds like that.
Yeah, we just need to extend this lead and just don't let them get back in.
It's a dangerous pass there, but it got through.
Got called for a walk.
Called for a walk. I sure didn't see that
Brandon
one
is keeping
either.
him out, huh?
Yeah, he's just got to.
Yeah, he's.
Just got to play ball. You're not going to get them to change your mind after they've made that call.
No.
That's a walk right there.
Yep.
Same exact thing. Wasn't called.
It's a three from the corner. I'll tell you, they're just letting them hang around. It gets dangerous when you let these teams hang around like this.
Yep.
Yeah, instead of attacking it and making them got a call, knocked out of bounds.
Silas might have got away with a little
over
the back there.
With
nice to see him get the benefit of the doubt.
With these guys in foul trouble that they're in, we need to be attacking that goal.
Yes.
Trying to draw those fouls.
Yeah, they're having a struggle getting into the flow of the offense. They've only got 2 points here. It's almost halfway through the first quarter. After coming away with 19 in the first quarter.
Yes. And so they
were picking them up full court with some defensive intensity early in the game, and they pulled off and started picking them up at half court. I don't know if well, it was a good job by Bowden running that down, but he just couldn't quite get a handle on it.
They got subs coming in. J-Lo's coming in for
again,
Borjas.
They're not going to put any pressure on them. They're just letting them bring the ball up and set up their half court game. Quite a bit of a difference defensive intensity than they were playing with in the first quarter.
Yes. Yeah, we need to pick it up a little bit. There's
a nice steal by Lowhorn. And good job on the finish. Now here's the full court pickup after the made basket. So you start getting those transition baskets, and then the defense can pick up a little bit. And there's almost another steal.
Timeout. Got a timeout called.
So good. That's good defensive pressure. That's what I was looking for a little earlier.
All right, we're going to take a break with them. Right? Or are we doing just go ahead and take a break? Yeah, we're going.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Welcome back to Red Boiling Spring.
Larry, you've watched a lot of Wildcat basketball. What do you think about what you're seeing here out of this?
I agree. We need to pick them up, but I think we need to turn it up a little bit. And you create your defense, creates your offense there. And I know that's what coach. We scored a layup. Jordan scored, so then the press was on. But when we've not, we've backed it off.
And I guess only getting a couple of buckets in the half hurts you being able to set up that defensive press too when you're not scoring.
Yeah, and it's one of those. There's a
steal,
and should have been a foul on their end. But hey, that's okay.
It's a nice pass, and they're getting a little fancy there. But there's an open 3-pointer, and Lowhorn's going to pull it back out.
Yeah,
Dillon's going to set it up.
That was smart to reset.
There. Okay, another foul there. You'll send Silas to the free throw line for the. Oh, no.
He called it on the floor.
Calling on the floor.
That's his third. Number 1. That's Hackney. So we just got to be smart.
That's a nice pass. Good entry pass and a good finish by Bowden. Now they can set up that full court press. I guess what it was is they just weren't getting the buckets to be able to set it up. I think you're right on that.
Yeah. Coach is wanting that was a tough one there. Coach is wanting that one. That's bad.
Yeah,
that's Dillon's third right there.
That's a double dribble. There it is. I didn't think he was going to blow the whistle. It was a little bit late. But.
Now we gotta make up for it right here.
Yeah,
need to capitalize on that.
9-point lead. This is what you were talking about, Larry. If they start getting that positions back.
All right, we're going to take they've taken a full timeout.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way, but when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handled your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Welcome back, guys. We are at 3:28 left in this third quarter. 37-28, your Monterey Wildcat.
After all the fouls they called in the first half, it's only one apiece right now with 3 minutes left. I think maybe someone on the Red Bowling Springs side slipped the referees a little bit of cash to keep their players on the floor here.
Yeah, because David, like we were talking, and Vinny, like we were talking about, you just got to – those boys are in foul trouble. So
take it to them.
Yes.
I don't think that should have been over and back because the ball was tipped. No.
He's calling him.
Ball was tipped.
I'm pretty sure the way the rule reads, if the ball's tipped, it's not over and back.
That should have been.
That came right back, and that was a little cheap little reach foul there by number 12. Might be biting off a little bit more than he can chew there.
Yeah.
It's an open look.
There we go.
Good looking shot
there
for
we
Longhorn.
Go. Hey, Monterey Foods, a 3-point. Bang, bang, bang right there.
Did you see the fake on that?
Yeah.
The boy threw his head back to make it look like Chandler touched him. He didn't even lay hand on him. That's a good act.
That's 3 on Bowden.
So your score, there's a push off right there. 40-28, 2:54 left. There you go, 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 go.
That could have been an offensive right there.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we almost had a turnover down here because I think we had one that threw it in and he stepped out of bounds and then threw it back in. So there's
three-pointer. Nice rebound by Bowden. Not quite. We got called for a foul on number 12.
Foul on number 12 there. That's on Thompson. I don't know how many that is.
Looks like he's.
Well, I feel like Red Boylan's getting a little chippy out here now.
Yeah.
Silas, good job clearing that offensive board out and slapping it away. Lowhorn down on 3, but he's right in position there. But
he called a jump ball.
Got a jump ball, and I think that's
he hit his arm twice before he got hold of the ball.
I think the actual block was a good call, but he got fouled before that.
Yes.
Bad call.
So we got a jump ball.
Possession arrows going to Monterey.
So
it's an open look for
Fowler there.
Fowler. Yeah, it looks like they're going to get Silas over the back.
That's going to be on Bowden for throwing number 12 down.
That's going to be the 4th foul on Bowden.
His fourth, team third.
I think it may have been a little bit of an act because number 12 was celebrating that he got that foul called. I think he may have.
Well, he's the one that had that little punch at Silas on that rebound, and
yeah, 40-30, 1:57 left. So,
well, it's a 10-point lead. I think, Larry, didn't you say 13 was the biggest lead we've had?
I think so. I think 13 was the biggest, but, they're moving the ball around, and they're going to get our boys frustrated.
Yeah.
That's the same thing. He took his arm and knocked him back.
That would have been a momentum swinger there if he could have knocked that jumper down, but Silas came away with the rebound. I like to see Silas give up this ball and go set up down low and get that ball down at the post. Dillon got it slapped away from him, but he's going to get a foul called number 20.
That's 5.
So he's done for the night.
His
Third.
He had 4 in the first half.
And Coach knows it.
Yeah, Coach knows he had 5. I don't know if
they can go over to our scorekeeper over there. Should be keeping the book. So
home book's got it. That's the unfortunate part about it.
Yeah. I don't see any movement from our scorekeeper over there. They're usually on top of it.
We're getting just beat up underneath there.
They're going to call that a charge.
I'd say get a timeout here and try to get our boys settled down.
Well, there's just 53 seconds left in the quarter here. We're still holding a 10-point lead, but it's getting a little bit chaotic out there.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, I don't really think we're in any danger here. We just need to set up this half court, keep the defense up. That's the way to get him, stuck over there on the baseline.
Yeah, and
did they call that foul on Silas?
Yeah, he did push, and he was shaking his head yes.
Yeah.
So
yeah, he claimed it.
Yeah,
he claimed it.
I think that's only the second foul on Silas. He had that real early charging call, if you remember, like the first play of the game.
Yes.
Yeah, they had to.
Right there. That should be a technical right there. There's a little bit of action. Silas needs to just back out of there and just let the
officials take care of it. But what happened, number 12 was shoving Lowhorn.
That's exactly what was happening. And there should be a technical foul there.
Number 20 on their team was smart enough, stepped up, moved number 12 out of the way to stop him. Their player, number 20, did what was right. Then number 5 walked up and shoved him.
Yeah. And that would have been that technical foul on 5 would have been his 5th foul.
Maybe, right?
Well, who knows? Maybe been his 3rd.
Maybe a 3rd. Red Boiling fans are reacting to Lowhorn getting taken out.
we've got to keep our head here. We've got to get out of here with a win, but more importantly, everybody be safe. And
they just need to settle in, and
that's a walk. And he's called a foul.
He called a charge on 20.
Silas needs to watch it there, too. A little bit of talking. Is that another foul on 20?
Yeah, that should be his 16th foul, and they know it. That's the thing.
Yeah, the coach knows it.
Yeah.
That's a foul on number 1 right there. He just shoved Fowler out of bounds. The refs are letting it get out of hand a little bit.
Yeah,
they need to.
Well, we got 36 seconds left here, and
Silas pointing out number 5's got to bust a lip. He's got to go off the court.
Yeah, he does. That was a good call by Silas there. Heads up play.
Of course, the ref should have noticed that he was walking. They should have picked up on that. Did the coach call a timeout?
Well, that got kind of crazy there, but we're still got 36 seconds left in this quarter. There was a timeout. They're trying to get a real handle on here. There's a lot of discrepancies on the fouls. We've been having problems with the clock. The referees are huddled up now. I think they're talking about the way this game's starting to get out of hand, and there's still another quarter to play.
Yes, and that's when it gets bad. That's when it could get dangerous, and somebody end up getting hurt.
We have a couple of boys that have a little bit of a temper.
Yeah,
obviously, they have a couple of boys that have a little bit of a temper.
Number 12, number 5, they're getting a little bit chippy. And
I will commend number 20 on Red Bull trying to stop them. I mean, he was telling them, "Hey guys, you need to back off. It's not what we need to be doing."
Right.
And but we've had trouble in this gym in the past.
Yeah.
And
they've got fans up there that are getting kind of rowdy too.
We've had trouble with that before too. We actually had a fan one time tried to attack one of our mothers.
Yeah.
After the game was over.
I'll say, our crowds, time to time get a little bit out of hand, but they're all holding their tempers. Everybody's cool on our side.
So far.
So under 30 seconds left in this third quarter. 40-30, 21 seconds left. So we're going to hold it for one.
One shot. I think this is a good call from Coach Martin, and coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, spreading the floor a little bit.
Get it into Silas.
He caught offensive
foul on Dillon.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was crazy.
That's the second one on him that they picked up.
Wow.
All he did was he just spun. He just did a spin move. And see, they should already be counting. The ref should have laid the ball on the court and started counting. He shouldn't be letting them have time to get set up and everything like that.
Yeah, if they don't want to take the ball in, don't let them.
Yes.
That's a turnover.
And he just dribbled that right out of.
Yeah.
Well, I said it was a turnover, but it wasn't. But it should have been.
Yeah.
Haas is tall and line there. There's only 3 seconds left. Yeah.
So to end that wild third quarter, your score is 40-30.
Well, there was a lot of craziness going on, but there wasn't any scoring. We're still holding that 10-point lead that we've had for a while.
So we're going to take us a little break right here. Going to.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Welcome back. Oh, it's crazy way to end the third quarter. Now we are on to the fourth quarter, and fourth quarter sponsor is Larry Wiley. We are
I'll tell you, a lot of times you see that kind of intensity the last minute or two of a game, but it was the last minute or two of the third quarter. We got a whole nother quarter to play. This could get interesting.
Yes. Yeah, all right. So Red Bull and Springs now has a basketball, bringing it on the floor. Your Wildcats that are on the floor, you've got Fowler, Clow, Randolph, Borhaus, and Bowden. Got a little chippy there. Red Bull is moving it around.
So we thought several of Red Bull's players had, well, that's a three-pointer by them on the baseline. We thought several of them had 4 fouls starting the half, but I'm not sure who's got it yet. It looks like number 5 does.
And we just answer.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer.
That's a great answer there.
And I'll tell you, that's what we're going to have to do. We're just going to have to take their little mini runs and just stay control. We've been saying it all night. I'd like to see that high-low game.
Yeah, I mean, what we all thought sitting here was that, you know, especially looking at the fouls going into the half, that we would take off the third quarter. Well, we didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, yes, we're still got a double-digit lead, but, you know, a couple of shots.
A couple of shots and a couple of bad calls, and, you know, we're in danger.
Yeah, you know.
And it's a low-scoring game. I mean, 33 points for them, 43 for us.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see. That's a walk, no call.
His foot came down there. I think he traveled twice on that. Silas has got to be careful there. That's a nice block by Bowden. Randolph take it coast to coast. Did not make the basket, but he did get fouled.
He is shooting 2. So hopefully he'll continue. Hopefully he'll continue how he did in the first half there.
Well, there's number 12. Now he's got 3. I'm not so sure their fouls aren't working backwards.
Yeah. I think number 3 was the low fouler in the first half, though. So
off the back of the rim, misses the first one. Got the second one coming up.
Silas has been pretty solid from the line tonight. Let's see if he can regroup here.
Hopefully they know that they've got one back here. Got one back. They've quickly down the floor.
He took that coast to coast.
Yeah. 8-point game here. And
8-point game. And we've got Silas up top. He's got the ball. He's driving in. It was a nice dish to Boras, but he couldn't hold on to it. But they're trapping number 12 in the backcourt. Nice steal by Bowden, and he takes it in and misses the layup.
Staying here.
The ball goes and stays with Monterey, though. Let's settle down a little bit here, guys.
Yeah.
What do you think, Larry?
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no need to go and hurry. We're playing into Red Bull and Springs game right now.
Yeah.
That's a
travel,
walk.
unfortunately. Just what you were saying right there,
Yeah.
Larry. You know, pushing the pace a little bit. There's no panic.
No. You know, so they score, they get a stop. They score again. That's, you know, it could change real quick. So we just got to play our game. That's a walk right there in front.
And there's nothing wrong with keeping this intensity up on the defensive side, but like you said, on offense, slow it down a little bit.
Right.
And, take your time. That's a nice steal.
Oh.
We're going to call it for a kick, and I think that was a good call, but
I think that was
it was close.
Yeah, I don't know.
Kick ball, so that turns the ball back over to Red Bull and Springs. We've got to go back to our game plan. Talking on defense, we're not. We're just, you know, I don't even know if they realize there's one behind them.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're almost playing like they're behind right now, you know?
Yes. And that's doing nothing but that's playing in Red Bull and Springs' hands there. They're moving the ball around.
That's where you'd like to see some of the seniors step up, and Chandler and Silas, and calm some of these young players down.
Yeah, and he's was hoping for something right there, but didn't get anything. And then that's short.
And that's a quick 3, but that's a nice rebound and a foul. That's Fowler in there.
That's Fowler. That should be maybe the way he's.
And that's number 5 on number 20 now. They finally got him out of the game.
Yeah, that's his 7th foul. That's,
7th foul.
You don't even get that in the NBA.
No,
So.
I mean, goodness.
Now, right there, not that was a bad shot by Clow. I mean, it turned into a pass, but that's where, as a freshman,
it's a little bit of a rush shot. I agree with you, Larry. I mean, with the lead, with the lead, that's a little bit of a thing.
So we have a 3-point play.
But he did hit the free throw, and it came out.
That's an old school 3-point play.
And the defensive
that's a double dribble.
Here.
It's a double dribble, but
they've had a hard time getting the ball up the court, and they're not getting the traveling calls and all that.
No.
Now that number 34, he doesn't have very good hands, and we'd want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Yeah.
Fowler with the long rebound there. Way to run the floor. That should have been. He did make a play on it. So
that's going to be. That should be number 5 on. That should be 5 on him.
All right. So.
Well, you're starting to see the foul problem that we were calling earlier in the game and expecting starting to come to fruition here for Red Bowling Springs.
And this is happening finally at 5:22. That should have happened 5:22 of the third quarter.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So number 5 out there should have 4 fouls on him as well for Red Bowling. Silas, after starting very hot from the free throw line, struggled a little bit on these last couple of possessions, but let's see if he can knock this one down.
I think he's letting the crowd get in his head a little bit. He's got to learn to zone that out. Yeah, best way to shut the crowd up is to make the shot.
Yes.
Well, when you get a little deeper into the game, he's played the whole game about, and he's been running hard and hustling.
There we go. Thank you.
There's a foul right there.
That should be
5.
12.
Yeah, should be 5 on him. And that should be a technical for arguing with the ref.
Yeah.
And that they've got Lowhorn back in there now, which just took that foul. Now they're saying he's only got 4.
All right, Lowhorn's at the line, shooting 1-1. 5:22 left.
Well, Lowhorn's back in there. He was the one that was kind of mixing it up earlier. So
yeah, they still got Dillon sitting on the bench. So
let
him cool off a little more.
That's not an offensive foul. That's a push. That's a bad call right here. He should be shooting.
Yeah.
Yeah, with 9 fouls, it should be 1-1.
That's not it. All right, now they need to settle it down and take their time. We're not in a hurry here.
Yeah, but they did miss that one. We should have been shooting 1-1, but hey, that's all right. We got the ball. So
it's a nice move by Silas. Oh, it got away from him, but Lowhorn's right there.
And he's going to call that on Silas.
He was behind.
And number 5 run his mouth. They cannot let that happen. Number 5 was running his mouth to Silas, and they can't let that happen.
Yeah, that number 5 was the one that stepped in there and shoved Lowhorn earlier and should have been.
Fouls on Wildcats number 25, Silas Rudolph, his 3rd.
That's his 3rd.
At the line is number 5, Colton Copus.
But they need to get control of number 5's mouth.
Slap a technical on him and put him on the bench is what needs to happen.
Number 34 was riding Borhaus like a borrowed pony, but
yeah.
I'd like to see Silas get back down low and get some of these guards up high, but
I'm not sure where.
Now, if that's on number 12, that should be the end of his night.
Yeah, it should. Yeah, because they said 4 just a minute ago. So
Fouls on Bulldogs number 12.
All right.
So it is finally catching up with
it. It is. That's the 3rd one to get fouled out, and number 5 can't be far behind.
No,
he's got 4. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
If I was Coach Martin, I'd post Silas up right on number 5 and feed him the ball.
He's got a temper anyway, so,
There's up and good by Lowhorn. He hits the first one of 2. 13-point lead, 4:50 left in this 4th quarter. I'm not sure. Maybe he'll try to get Dillon, give him a breather. Good, Borhaus with the offensive board.
And there's a whistle. Is that it's a timeout? Timeout on the floor.
We're going to take us a little quick break right here. Take it with them. All right.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program.
We are back. 4:48 left in this fourth quarter. Let's see. We've got Dillon on the floor, Lowhorn, Randolph, Fowler, and Bowden. So we've got some ball handlers in, which is just what I was thinking.
And Larry, we're back to that 13-point lead, which matches our largest lead. That's a travel. They're going to call a block.
He called a block, and nobody touched him.
No, he ran right between two players.
Yeah.
Oh, they gave
that to Silas.
They'll try to get him fouled out before the game's over. So,
hey, be smart. We just got to box out. We got to be smart, and that's a bad call, and you can't help that. But
no,
Silas may be the only one we've got, and Dillon maybe with trouble.
Well, I'll tell you what Red Bulling there did on Silas is what we're wanting him to do on number 5 is take the ball right at him.
Yes.
And put him in a position where he's got a guard to paint. Now they're putting Silas back down a little bit closer to the basket. They're burning a little clock. I think that's a smart move.
And I'm not sure if I don't bring Silas out with 4 fouls and get him out of there or tell him don't put the ball on the floor.
Yeah, he's a good ball handler with a 13-point lead.
There we go.
Lowhorn just hit a big three-pointer from the corner.
That's a 15-point lead right there. And Monterey Foods, bang, 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 three-pointer. Now, let's see what kind of pressure we've got. We just got to be smart here and don't foul anything.
Yeah, they threw it away.
There we go.
That's where having those starters sitting on the bench helps us.
Yes.
You got young kids in, it's not got a lot of play time.
Yes.
They make mistakes.
That was a big three-pointer that Lowhorn hit there on the side. That's 9 points for him. He's quietly had a nice night.
Yes.
He's hit some good free throws as well.
And, David, I'll go back to what you said earlier as far as one way to get the crowd to be quiet. They were chirping and carrying on and glad that Lowhorn went out. Well, he just hit that 3, and now, they're quiet. But Silas has to be careful not to take. That's a good offensive board.
That's number 5. That'll be the end of his night right there.
And that's out. And right here.
That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Get it in low to Silas. And
if you take it in, he's going to foul him.
That's got to be his night. It's got to be over.
Yep, that's 5 on him.
Finally.
Yeah.
So now, let's just.
So with 3:33 to play, they're 4 of their starters have fouled out. So.
Yeah, number 21 is the only starter left in the game.
So now, the last possession, Monterey was working the floor, passing the ball.
Right, yes.
Looking for a really open shot. So I think if our boys just keep their heads, stay calm, I think we're going to walk out of here with a nice win tonight.
And everybody stays safe for this last 3:33. That puts us up right there. What's that, 16? And see, that's a push-off right there.
That's our ball right there. That's off number 34.
I don't know how that refs they're on that baseline. You got one forearm.
One forearm on.
But as long as we're back it out. There you go. There you go.
That's good to see Coach Martin take control of that call over there, getting his players to pull it out.
Yes.
It's good coaching. There's the foul on number 21, and I think that'll be 4.
I quit counting on him. I gave up.
He was the one I thought had more, but that's number 5 on him too. So there's another starter. You can tell now they're getting deep into the bench now.
Yeah. And that's it.
It'll almost be time for Coach Martin to take a look at his lineup here.
Yeah, they've got exactly 10 players.
Maybe get it to 20 and then see what happens. But I don't know, the way they've been playing Chippy, he might want to run the score up a little bit on them. Well, that was 2 shots. Some of the players there thought it was a 1-and-1, but I think the Red Boiling player moved there first.
Yeah, he went in on it.
Yeah, we just Coach, I'd say he'll go another minute. And, well, there we go. That'll work.
There we go. That's a good follow by Lowhorn.
54-36, 3 minutes left. Knowing Coach, and this is being a young season, I mean, he's going to keep the pressure up just like that right there.
Yeah, because you don't want to give him any opportunity to come back. It's still only an 18-point lead.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I mean, you don't take any pity on them. I mean, that's not trying to be mean.
They definitely haven't earned it.
Right.
There's a nice steal.
That's a good hustle by Colin right there.
Unfortunately, his foot was on the line.
It went off of 22, and then Collins out of bounds. So
he was. Our player was fully inbounds when he threw that ball.
Oh, was he? I couldn't see that.
It hit number 20's knee or number 22's knees and come right back out. But that's all right. Number 25 throwing the elbow.
Got a hold. That should be Brandon. That might be his. He might be done for the night too.
It looks like Clow's coming back in for him, checking in.
That's Mr. Dillon. He's done for the night.
Yeah.
Good thing. We should be good for the next 2:34.
2:34. So Silas still has 4 on him.
First one up and good. That is number 25 shooting, and it is Nate Logan. Logan hits the first one. Misses the second one. Cloud gets the rebound, and then time to walk it, slow it down, and just run our plays, run through things, maybe even just spread the floor, let them run all over.
I mean, Bowden had a wide open drive to the goal right there, but
I don't think if I'm the Red Bull and coach, I'll be fouling here, and that's a nice little layup.
That is Fowler.
That's 19-point lead.
2:09 left.
2:09 left.
So they're just moving it around, trying to, and that just went
threw it away.
3.
Here comes Cole McDonald in.
McDonald in for
Randolph. For Silas.
Logan Sparks is coming in.
Sparks in for Bowden.
It looks like Coach Martin's going to empty the bench here.
Yeah. He'll get the other. He's got a couple more moving up here, getting ready to come in.
Yeah, we got 2 minutes left. I think we need one more player on the floor here, Coach. We only have 4.
We're going to put Nick.
There we go.
That's old Nugget. Nugget coming in. Number 2.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, all right. Bring another in. There we go.
All right.
Gambrel in. Gambrel. We got Fowler.
So we got Fowler and McDonald are out there. They've had some minutes tonight. It looks like
got Sparks coming in. And Mr. Jones.
A good ball movement right here, and that's all you can ask for them. Get a good couple of minutes. They're moving good, and you know what? This will get us ready for tomorrow night as well. Just take care of the ball right here. Fowler's out top over to Sparks. Screen away, pass and screen away.
No,
good save.
Way
on
to
high
go,
pass.
Jones get up there high.
Oh,
got a block.
Trying to go in. I don't know that that's the layup we were looking for. We had some nice going with the clock. 3-pointer there from the corner.
His own teammate about knocked him down there.
Down. That might have been his first varsity 3-pointer. The crowd's going wild for him there.
And we had a delay over there. His own teammate about shoved him over here to these bleachers.
Knocked him over.
Yeah, maybe
So
his teammate come off the bench onto the floor.
Yeah,
they're still celebrating for him out there.
That's good. Young man, if that's his first one, that's good. Glad to see it.
Yeah.
That was great. 56-40.
Oh, Nick Jones going to try to answer.
It's a little long.
A little bit off.
And I know what this conversation on the way home will be like. He'll say, the fans are giving him a hard time over there. And
that's all right. That's good learning for him. But that's a good spot for an answer. I like that shot when someone comes back with one of those you want to answer.
Yeah, he'll say, he'll have something to say as far as, I'm on the floor, you're in the crowd. You're giving me a hard time, but look where you are, look where I'm at.
That's right. Exactly. If you could do better, you'd be down there.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
he's gonna have his day where he's gonna be hitting the clutch threes. I know that for a fact.
Counting down to the last 15 seconds here.
There's Logan Sparks kicking it out, kicking it around. There's Nick with the ball at the point, carrying it.
And Sparks posted up down there, kicking back out.
There's a wide open look for Fowler.
Fowler, it's all right.
And that's the clock. 16-point win for the Wildcats.
That is the game. We are going to take a break and come back here shortly.
Please stay tuned for the VE Customer Share Program wrap-up show as the broadcast team will recap game highlights and stats after a word from our sponsor.
At First Volunteer Bank, we're not just a community bank. We're a bank that's here for our community. We know our customers by name and treat them like family. And we're here to serve our community however we can. Whether it's teaching financial literacy in our local schools or collecting and donating thousands of canned food items each year to local food banks, we're a part of your community. If you're looking for a community banking relationship, we make it easy for you to switch because we're here to help you every step of the way, right down to a local person on the other end of the phone to assist you when you need it. First Volunteer Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Neighbors helping neighbors, that's what the VEC Customers Share Fund accomplishes. Participating customers round up their monthly bill to the nearest dollar. The extra money goes into a shared fund that supports Monterey High School sports and academics, as well as other community projects throughout the VEC area, making Monterey and surrounding communities an even better place to live. Make your change count today and sign up for the VEC Customers Share Program. At Monterey Drugs, our focus is on you. You're not just a number, you're our neighbor. We'll get to know you so we can give you the best personal service you deserve. Monterey Drugs, your hometown pharmacy, is a proud sponsor of Wildcat Sports. Located on Elmore Street, right next to the dollar store. You can call them today at 931-839-6777. That's 931-839-6777. Monterey Drugs wishes the best for Monterey High School sports and academics. Looking for honest, dependable, and experienced shop to have your vehicle repaired, check out A1 Auto Repair just outside of Monterey on Highway 70. Bill, Tim, and Kurt have the knowledge and experience to handle almost any auto repair need you may have. From wiper blades to major engine repair, they provide expert, reasonable solutions to keep your vehicles on the road. Go by there and see them today or call them at 931-839-3013. That's 931-839-3013. Go Wildcats!
Has your vehicle developed any loud muffler noises? Have you noticed any exhaust fumes or rattles coming from your exhaust system? Tay's Muffler and Repair Shop can solve all your muffler and exhaust issues. Johnny has over 36 years experience, state-of-the-art equipment, and honest and reasonable service. He is located just outside of Monterey at 12595 Monterey Highway, or give him a call at 931-544-8297. That's 931-544-8297. Tay's Muffler, proud supporter of Monterey High School sports.
Sometimes the fastest way to sell your real estate is not necessarily the best way. But when the agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated in Cookeville handles your sale, the fastest is the best. United Country has a unique nationwide marketing system to offer your property to millions of potential buyers, and its experience assures you of professional service in every detail. So stop by and see one of our agents at United Country Holcomb Realty and Auction Incorporated today.
Larry Wiley is a proud supporter of Monterey High School and junior high school sports, as well as academics. Being the Monterey Farm Bureau agent, Larry serves Putnam, Overton, and Cumberland counties with auto, home, health, and life insurance. For a comprehensive insurance review appointment, you can call Larry at 931-584-0042. That's 931-584-0042.
Monterey Foods, your hometown grocery store. From the time you enter their door until your groceries are carried to your car, you'll be treated as a valued customer. Come by and see Danny and his staff today. And remember, they have fresh cut meat daily, and check out their weekly specials at Monterey Foods on Facebook. They're located at the corner of Holly and Stratton in Monterey, or just give them a call at 931-839-2434. That's 931-839-2434.
The Thornton Agency is an independent insurance agency representing over 20 companies. They're able to tailor the right plan to fit every need at the best possible rate. Their number one goal is to provide you quality professional service. Their mission is to build long-lasting relationships, not just mere policyholders. Come by and see Josh today at 418 East Broad Street, Suite 1D in Cookeville, Tennessee. You can give Josh a call at 931-252-4659. That's 931-252-4659. You'll be glad you did.
Welcome back to Red Boiling Springs High School as your visiting team, the visiting team here, but your home Monterey Wildcats boys team. We have a sweep on the night, right? So we are quickly go over percentages as far as how we shot, go over scores real quick. So second half, first half we shot 33% for twos, second half 75%. First half for three-pointers we were 100%, second half 60. First half in free throws was 55, and the second half 50. So we'll quickly cover scoring. We've got Chandler with 6. Looks like Silas ended the night with 13. Cloud, 3. Dillon with 5. Lowhorn with 10. And Fowler with 6. So that should round out our scoring for the night. We're just going to go ahead and sign off for the night. From Monterey Sports Network, we had Vinny Facento, David Klaus, Rick McNeil, Christy Jones, and Larry Jones signing off. We will see you tomorrow night. About what time? About 5, around 5, between 5:30. Girls starts at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We are at home for the first home game. So we are signing off for tonight. Everyone have a great night.